is happening?
Let's make sure
And
this
we're
stream
live.
All right. Welcome back to another session of the Gilded Dice, where we play the Storm King's Thunder. Right off the bat, you're going to notice that our cameras are all kind of screwed around here. We are missing Wolverbane. He's going to be joining us a little bit later, but we don't have access to his password to log in, and so the cameras are all screwed up. I don't know where everyone is.
It'll
I'm in my
magically
right
fix
spot.
itself later.
Am I in the right spot?
I'm in the right spot, you're in the right spot, and Lucius is in the right spot.
Okay, so Rhogadar, Zayad,
Because
Luna.
that's where in the position
Oh, he just...
he would normally be. Right after Lucius.
Perfect. All right, so last session, you guys battled Arik, the Womford bat, the vampire that had resided in the Barge Right Inn. It was a contract from the half-star that Rhogadar had picked up, and through a very series of unfortunate events, or fortunate events, you guys discovered that he was in the employ of the Zentarum. But he also knew some information regarding the Shroud of the Crimson, a secret organization for whatever reason are seeking Dragonborn blood. Arik wanted to take Rhogadar's life, take his blood and sell it to them. And because Rhogadar is a strong, adrenaline pumped fighter, his blood would be worth quite a bit. But you guys defeated Rhogadar. You guys defeated
Hi,
Arik
Rhogadar.
in a close shave battle. Arik has retreated in a puff of smoke back to his coffin. Rhogadar uncovered in the tattered remains of Rhogadar's robe. The tattered remains of Arik's robes. He found a vial of mysterious, yet magically feeling arcanic blood. And you guys pitched up your usual camp just outside of Womford and had a long rest. It's the morning, and it's a bright, blazing sunny day.
Oh yeah.
Love it.
Would it be safe to say that we're around for at least an hour after we wake up?
If you guys want to be, yeah. So Lucius is doing the second watch, so he's awake already. But the rest of you wake up to the sounds of, just a far off distant bustling of Womford as they start to wake up, and you hear, like a bell. Not a warning bell of sorts, but a bell you would hear like on a ship, indicating that it's making port. It rings throughout the valley, and it kind of sparks your ears. But it's a bright, sunny day.
So I wake up and I'm lying in bed and I'm contemplating the events of last night. And I had this idea that I wanted to try, but Rhogadar didn't seem to be too keen on chasing the vampire. But I take up my ring of teleportation. I think I'll do this ring of teleportation that I borrowed from her, and I want to inspect it for the hour.
All right.
Understand more about it.
All right, so, while everyone's waking up, Wolverbane rolls over and scratches his loins awkwardly, retrieving a piece of jerky, shoving it in his mouth, and then rolling over again. Anikel, you take that. It's a gold ring with emeralds inlaid all around of it. It looks pretty old, and some of the gems look cracked. It seems pretty fragile, but you spend the next hour or so while everyone's waking up investigating.
Okay.
Any of you guys else want to do anything in the morning?
No.
Okay.
Can we just do my potions afterwards?
Well, that's what I'm waiting for you to say, so that we don't get that out of the way before Wes gets here. So,
yeah.
While Anikel starts investigating his ring, Luna's ring. Zaya, you start rummaging through your bags, and you pull the 7-ish potions that you had stolen from Periwinkle's place.
Wait. 7-ish? Is there more than 7 without me knowing?
7. So you kind of go through them and kind of line them up one by one. There's one thing that strikes you off the bat about these potions. 2 of the 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 potions. 2 of the 8 potions are unlabeled. There's nothing on them. They're just in nice little vial jars. the other 6 all seem to have some sort of stamp or engraving that seems to be a what do you call it? Like a branding, and on it you see it's written PW, passionately prepared potions of precarious purposes, and it's like it's an emblem of a potion, clearly Periwinkle's own design. Having a quick look at the looking at the 2 that are not branded, you see one that is a familiar red-looking potion.
Okay. Greater or just regular or?
You have a quick sip. It's just a regular potion of healing.
Okay.
And that's the one that's unbranded. The other unbranded one is a potion that has kind of layers of different colors of brown and grays, all layered, one on top of another. When you kind of shake it, it sifts and changes, but once the water settles, everything settles again in the exact same layers. Having a quick sip of that, you determine it is a potion of climbing.
Oh, haha.
Which you are more than happy to take.
It's multicolor?
Yeah, it's like different colors. It's almost like sediments, layers of sediment and rock.
Do you have to shake it to use it?
No, just when you shake it, it mixes, but it's all settles again in the exact same order.
That's interesting.
Okay.
So then, those are the 2 unmarked ones. The 6 marked ones appearing to be created by Periwinkle. The first one's also a red looking potion. There's one that has a small tag, and it says,
Is it another regular healing potion?
from what you can tell, yeah, you take a sip, and it seems to be another regular healing potion. Another potion. You look at the next one. It looks like it's filled with water. It says there's a tag attached to it. It says potion of small puddle, and on the back of the tag it has an instruction. It says pour on the ground to make a small puddle. For more impressive results, use 2 or more.
Of small puddle.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll copy all this to you later. You go to the next one. Again, it has a similar tag on it, but the tag seems to be ripped. It just says potion of, and the next letters you see is VOI. Before the paper is ripped. You can't really discern what the rest of the word says.
And I taste it?
You taste it, it is like an unnatural taste. You don't recognize it. Nothing comes to your mind of what it could possibly be. Just having it, it's like this weird custom mix of whatever Periwinkle was working on. You just have no idea what it is.
Okay.
And then next to that are 3 branded vials, but they have no tags. Completely just you have no idea what they are. Sipping them, you can't discern what they are. Whatever Periwinkle was up to, you have no idea.
So unknown liquid?
Yeah, 3 of them. And those are your potions.
Okay. And it's PW on it.
Yeah, I'll post.
Periwinkle. Yeah.
Mhm.
All right.
All right. So you continue to hear the bell in the distance, and you can hear just off the distance the hustle and bustle of the dock workers just going to work at the waterway. Sorry, one sec. Rhogadar, as you're waking up in the morning here, Coils has come back to you in the night and has left you a note, a return message from Sayadar.
I would like to read the note.
It looks hastily scratched. It says, "I almost killed your snake. Come visit me, or come meet me, rather."
Yeah, I expected that might happen.
In a jumpy town where everyone boards up their windows and doors, you send a snake into someone's home.
What else was I gonna do?
Yeah. So, the hour passes. As you guys prepare yourself, get everything ready, with the goal to go to Waterdeep. Anakel, after just focusing on this drink of teleportation, you know the ring is heavily damaged. You were kind of communing with it, and there's like little sparks and backlash of arcane energy that was sparking through it. It feels like the seal of the ring is not complete. The energy would kind of flicker here and there. It teleports, but it doesn't. There's something wrong. Like it's damaged to a point where you're not sure what the outcome would be, and it would likely only last one, possibly 2 charges.
Yeah, giving an go. All right, cool. Thanks. Does it look like it can be repaired at some point?
Yeah, if you bring it to, it would cost you a lot of money, but yeah, you probably have like a mage investigate it and pay a high fee to get it fixed.
So when you say high fee, what do you mean?
Like
Can you give me a rough
couple,
figure?
like thousands of golds and maybe a week's worth.
Thousands?
Hey, it ain't cheap to repair gold magic items.
It might be worth it though.
But you're not. I mean, from what you can tell, the teleportation spell is still active on the ring.
Yep. Gotcha. Sounds good.
All right. So what do you guys do?
Everyone's up at this point, I take it.
Yeah, everyone has woken up.
Top of the morning to ya.
Morbane's still salty.
So, talking to the group, I received a note from a contact in Womford. I would like to make a stop there before we head over to Waterdeep.
You want to go back to Womford from whence we came?
It's just a quick trip. I won't be long.
Okay, we'll wait for you, unless he wants to come.
I'm indifferent to whether you come or not.
Morbane says, "Yeah, I'll go. Why not? See if I can find some more meat and potatoes and fish. I miss those potatoes and fish."
Oh, don't talk about fish yet. Hasn't been long enough.
I'm gonna go too.
We should all go, but let's just. Our plan here is to go to Waterdeep after we leave Womford. That's the plan.
Morbane shakes his head. Yeah, I think so. We got a little sidetracked, but that appears to be the plan.
You have such a wise.
You know what?
Wolverine. So much insight.
Yeah, something happened overnight. I gained more intelligence somehow. But give me about 30 seconds, I'll lose it.
Okay, so Womford, then Waterdeep. Let's do it.
All right, you guys, pack your stuff, gather your things. A little kind of salty. Wolverine's a little salty still from the night before. Eyes Lucius wearily. But you guys make the small trek back into Womford. You guys weren't too far out of town. Again, the town is up and bustling. The sun burns your eyes, Lucius.
Yeah, Lucius is mostly kind of keeping to himself, and his hood is pulled nice and far over his face.
It's just like the light reflects the odd stone on the ground, just still beams you in the eye. Damn it. I can't escape it.
You need solar eclipse glasses.
Yeah. You'll probably find a lot in the garbage later today.
Yeah.
Oh, we should keep that.
All right, so you guys approach Womford. Walking down the Iron Road, down the one single road. You can see the Iron Bridge in the distance, and just peeking up just to the right of the bridge where the docks are, you can spot a tall ship, a few stories high, and on the side of it is painted a familiar emblem. Let me show you said emblem.
Yes, show us.
A crescent moon above a mountain, and now reflects into the water, with diamond-shaped stars along the bottom of it. Do you guys see it?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah.
You guys recognize this as the emblem of Waterdeep, the mountain representing Mount Waterdeep, on which Waterdeep is built on. and the stars representing the masked lords of Waterdeep. This ship is facing south as though bound southward, having come from the north along the Desert River.
I feel like one of us should probably go. I mean, this might be an opportunity to fast track our way to Waterdeep.
It appears that this would be the most efficient way to get there. Far faster than walking.
Would you three like to go and barter a passage on the ship?
Yeah, I want to stay away from Womford as much as possible. I cause too much trouble as it is.
I sleep well on
And
boats.
I look over to Lucius with apologetic eyes. Apologetic smile. Sorry. And,
Anakel, come. Let us
yeah.
negotiate passage then.
I'm good with negotiation. I'm a people person.
All right.
Like, perhaps I should do the talking.
All right, I'll be the muscle.
He'll be the muscle.
I whisper after him quietly, just don't kill anyone. Or just don't kill anyone.
2 thumbs up.
All right, and we head off towards the port.
All right. Where is my? As you guys head off to the port, Rhogadar, I'm assuming you're heading towards the Winking Worm.
Yep.
All right, and you head up to Winking Worm. Warbane just says, "I'm going to saunter around town for a bit, see if I can find some more breakfast." All right, Lucius and Anakel, these guys make your way down the street. You kind of pass the inn that you had seen previously. As you guys are walking past, a particular old man is standing out front of the inn. He's just shouting to the crowds, "Oi! Any of you Lucius? Lucius, looking for a Lucius!"
Oh shit, man! I'm looking for you. We're in trouble, man. We're in trouble.
Do I recognize this man?
You hadn't met Nihilus, did you, when you were walking through Womford? So no.
Nihilus? No, I don't believe so.
He seems to be the proprietor of this inn, and he's wearing his apron. He's like wiping down a.
Oh, this is the
plate.
person that I don't like. Lucius doesn't know this, but
Yeah,
this is
no,
the person
this is-
that Anakel was talking to before.
Yeah, exactly. Looking for a Lucius? Lucius here, Womford.
Hey, listen, listen. Let me talk to him first to see what he wants, just in case they're looking for you to kill you or some shit like that.
Some shit like
I kind of just nod at Anakel. Wait, no, he wouldn't see that.
I sense it. I feel his hair brushing.
We
I
all
know.
forget that Anakel is blind all the time. I say, very well.
All right, and then I saunter over to Nihilus.
All right, so you head towards the Iron Way Inn, and you see he's Nihilus, this human male. He's cleaning a plate, spits in it, cleans it some more. He sees you, he's like, "Oh, hey friend, you ever stayed in my inn? What's going on? I thought we had a thing going on. You know what I'm saying?"
Yeah, I know. We're planning to. Don't worry. Just a
Oh.
quick question.
Gosh.
Who's this Lucius dude that you're looking
Oh,
for?
you know Lucius? What is this Lucius boy? I've got a
no-
message to deliver to him.
What's the message? I mean,
What
just
a message for Lucius? I can't give it to you.
what if I-
How far away am I? Am I on like
yeah.
either side of the street or like?
As far as you want to be. I mean, he doesn't know what you look like, so.
Oh, true.
I want to be. I guess I don't hear the conversation though, so never mind.
Okay. He says,
Continue.
"I just got a message. A message was delivered to me to give it to a Lucius. They give me a solid 10 gold to give it to him.
Oh, yeah. I might know him.
No, I mean, they gave me the 10 gold to deliver.
Okay. Well, all right. And I look over to Lucius and I just kind of wave, like, come here.
All right, I
Keep facing
warily approach, and I say, "I am Lucius.
Oh,
What is
whoa!
the message?"
Coincidence. I don't know this guy.
Oh, you're Lucius, eh? What's your last name?"
Galanadel.
Golana. Damn, I can't read. I was supposed to give you a message. It was delivered to me a couple nights ago. I've been trying to find you. But here you go. And he reaches into a pouch, hands you just it's like a sealed a message folded, has a seal on it, and he hands it to you. A black seal.
Do I recognize the seal?
It has the Zentarum seal on it.
Ooh.
All right, I I open it up.
Well, boys, that's my deed for the night. If you want to stay in my inn, feel free to. I need more business.
Thank you,
Womford Bat's
sir.
killing me.
We will consider it.
Thank you
Yeah,
very much,
Nihilus.
sir. See ya. Bye. And so, Lucius, you unfold the paper. You break the seal and look inside. It's a nicely penned letter to yourself. I will paste it to you.
To myself.
To yourself. I'll paste it in the chat, but I'll also read it.
What you guys don't know about Lucius is he has a tendency to write himself letters.
It says, Lucius, we have received your message with the details pertaining to your giant investigation. Your discoveries thus far have been both informative and alarming. We continue to urge you in finding out more. The giants are beginning to pose a greater threat to our operatives and businesses. Your work to protect Agent Kella Darkhope in Nightstone has also been noted. I'm going to review this guy. Operations at Nightstone have begun to flourish and profits increasing. A thank you care package has been left for you at the usual drop site in the city of the dead, Waterdeep. Awaiting further details in your investigation.
What does it say?
My superiors have received my report and are pleased with the investigation thus far. I have been tasked with continuing.
Sounds good. Did you mention us?
No.
Noted. Let's head to the docks. I just saunter off.
I roll up the
Take
scroll
credit for
and
work.
kind of put it into one of my cloak pockets. And
All right.
follow.
Okay. Rhogadar, you make your way to the Winking Worm General Store.
And I walk in.
All right. You see there's a few patrons inside, including that old lady that today.
Oh, she's not getting bread again.
It's like she left and came back today to get the stuff she needs to get.
You see Sayadar with his hat just leaning up against the bar, the counter. Sorry.
I grab a loaf of bread, and I make my way to the counter.
He says, Rhogadar, listen, you can't be sending shit into people's homes at a time like this. You gave me quite the scare. I almost killed your snake.
Yeah. It wouldn't have been too bad. He would have just reappeared with me later on, so...
Yeah, but you almost gave me a heart attack. It ain't good for business, all right? No more of that shit. Cut it out. But, nonetheless, I got your message. As you understand, I cannot give you my seal of approval because the task is not completed.
I understand.
However, your information is quite in depth and highly informative. So, what I will do for you is write you a letter of commendation. Attach this letter to your parchments. And he looks like he already has it written out. He kind of slides it to you.
Mhm.
You look at it, and it's kind of like a formal message, and it has a seal on this message. And the message basically says that that in the event that this info allows for the successful killing of the Womford bats, the seal of Sayadar shall be considered to be part of your parchments until the further date of which you come retrieve the actual seal, but it will act as the seal of completion.
Cool.
He says, your information is quite in depth. We were completely on the wrong trail. I'll see if I can find another agent of the Half Star to complete the job. And again, if your information helps us complete this job in the near future, you can consider this commendation a metaphorical seal on your parchments.
I hope that time comes soon. He will be a nuisance to this town until that comes. Until it happens.
And no more sending snakes into people's homes.
Well, I was kind of almost dead. That was my only option.
Very well. And there's other jobs here if you want. But if you're on your way, then good luck. Hope to see you again sometime soon.
I'll be down in Waterdeep. If you ever need to contact me, I'll be there for a few days.
Sounds good. Be sure to seek out our brethren in Waterdeep, if you have time.
I'm sure I will once I get there. How much for the bread?
He says, 10 silver.
I slide over 10 silver.
And you notice as you slide it over that the old lady is saying there will a loaf of bread as well. And she's just like, what? 10 silver? You always charge for 20 silver? Damn you, sinner! You've got to think for these damn dragonborn! And he says, shut up, old lady. There's the door.
Bro.
And you pay him your 10 silver and you walk away with a loaf of bread while she's still squawking behind you.
Cool.
That's a lot of money for food.
It's 10 silver pieces. Who really cares?
AKA 1 gold.
Yeah. I don't really care. Money's money.
You have 81 gold?
All right.
No, I have more than that.
Okay.
All right, Rhogadar, you head out and you see Wolverbane, Zaya, Luna. You guys kind of all collect yourselves as Arik and Lucius head over to the boat, a large ship that's been poured. Aside from the a few smaller fishing ships, this is clearly the biggest boat.
I look for any sign of somebody who seems to be in charge.
Yeah, you see a dwarf who's just got this massive white hair, just peering out from underneath his what appears to be a captain's like pirate hat. He's got scimitars and daggers on his belt, and he's just shouting a few orders as you see a few dock hands are loading the last of a couple sacks and some crates onto his ship.
I approach this man,
All right.
this dwarf,
Yeah.
and I say, "Excuse me, sir.
What can I do for you?
My companions and I couldn't help but notice that your ship bears the emblem of Waterdeep.
That
you-
it does. That it does.
Are you headed in that direction?"
Why, of course. Heading back to Waterdeep to sell these good fine shit I got from Yartar.
This is a cargo ship, then.
Yep. Running up and down the Destin River. Beyond Yartar all the way to the Shields. Sometimes I try to make it to the river moots. But I run up and down, collecting and bartering goods for those damn nobles in Waterdeep.
Tell me, would you be open to carrying some passengers down to Waterdeep?
Passengers, you say? Yeah, I should have some space available. We didn't pick up too much from Yartar, so there should be adequate enough space for you and your companions. How many of you?
We have 6 in total, as well as 1 pet wolf that I promise will not be any trouble.
A wolf, eh? 6 and a wolf. That should be fine. I can charter the ship to you, to Waterdeep.
And what would the cost be?
I would say about 50 gold for the lot of you. But a 2-day journey down to Waterdeep, I would have to leave you outside the city, though. You aren't on my manifest to bring you inside the district of the docks, so
That will be perfectly. That'll be perfectly all right.
great.
50 gold seems reasonable for a 2 days trip for 6 of us. I will gather our companions and we will meet you here at the dock.
We should be leaving within the hour. Just doing a last stock up of things and then on our way. I'll wait for you.
I very much appreciate it. And I give him a bow.
And he bows at you and says, "The name is Captain Whitemane. And what is yours?"
My name is Lucius Galanadel.
Lucius. And your friend here, the blind one.
Yeah, my name's Anakel Strong.
Hanukkah Strong, eh? They don't call you Hanukkah Blind.
No, but I wish they did. That would be pretty cool.
That's just weird. All right. I'll wait for you and your companions. In the meantime, I'll prepare. Welcome to the River Dasher. And he heads up the gangplank and back into his ship.
I turn to Anakel and I say, "We had best gather the others soon. He says he's leaving within the hour."
Well, they were headed to an inn. Oh, actually, we don't know where they were headed to. Let's just go find them in Womford, I guess. It's not a big town.
All right, so you guys head back into Womford again. Yeah, not a large town. You kind of walk up there, and you find the rest of them are kind of congregated in the middle of town. Wolverbane somehow has found a raw potato and a raw fish, and he's just chowing down on the raw potato.
I'm eating a loaf of bread.
You're muted.
Can you hear Wes?
Sorry, I server muted him. I'm gonna unmute you, Wes. Now you're unmuted.
Hello?
There you
Hi.
go.
Yeah.
Alright. So I'm eating a raw potato and a raw fish.
You haven't ate the raw fish yet. You just have it in your hands.
Oh, okay.
It's still alive, just flapping in your hands. You're eating just a raw potato.
This is kind of good. I guess.
Can I walk around and look to see if I find any money that people dropped on the ground?
Sure, make a perception check. But Anakel, Lucius, you guys see them. You see them. You see Zaya face down into the ground. Overbane's eating a potato. Nothing's really changed with this party.
I go. Is Rhogadar is there though?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rhogadar's.
I got a loaf of bread that I'm eating.
Yeah, Rhogadar's got a loaf of bread. Zaya, you find a copper piece that's been rusted.
I'm not too happy, but I now have 5,601 copper piece.
Overbane, please mute your mic.
Yeah.
Oh, that's disgusting. Mute
Yeah,
your mic.
Oh!
You are literally because it's using the wrong thing. It's not using your headphones.
What?
It's not using your headphones, so fix
It's not using. Am I muted right now?
No,
No.
you're not.
No.
Is it loud right now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
my goodness. Stop! It's not.
Oh my goodness.
Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now?
All right, so you guys are grouped
Even
together.
people in the Twitch chat are complaining.
You are literally the bane of this Twitch chat. Okay, so you guys collect yourselves. Lucius and Anakel find you guys.
Yeah, I approach Rhogadar and I say, passage has been secured on a ship by the name of the River Dasher. The captain is willing to give us to drop us off outside of Waterdeep for 50 gold for the entire party.
You got a discount, right? Because I'm half a person.
Yes, well, I think that the wolf also counts as half a
So
person.
racist.
I can't be racist against myself. I mean, I'm considering myself like I don't wage the same amount as if I can count for a 4-year-old, which is half price.
Yeah, maybe they have a children's menu.
That's a good idea. I'll make sure to ask next time. I need a children menu, children hotel price, inn price, child.
And a booster seat.
I can just stand on the seat.
When does the ship leave?
Get a wood person to make my own seat, so I can just put it in my bag of holding and take
You
it
can
out
just ignore her.
The
Within
ship
the hour.
leaves within the hour, so we should really make our way there as soon as possible.
That's good, Wes. Yep, speak up.
Hello?
Yeah, it's better.
Hello? Hello?
Yeah.
All right.
Remember what you did, and do it again next week.
It was set to the headphone microphone, but then it automatically switched to the camera. I don't know why.
Sure.
So yeah, cool.
I thought that turning to address everybody, I thought that 50 gold was a reasonable price for 2 days' journey on a ship for the 6 of us plus Cinder.
So
Yeah.
that's seven,
I agree.
If I
14
pay a
Luna.
discounted price. I want my discounted price. Lucius?
What? Am I the party's treasurer now?
Well, you went to pay for them, so how much?
Oh, we haven't
We
paid
haven't
yet.
paid at all yet.
Oh, I'll make sure to.
We can work out how we want to handle the contributions now.
That's right.
So, do you guys go?
Yeah, let's head.
I will go, and okay, if we're all heading over there
Yeah, we're all.
without, okay, I will find the captain,
All right.
and I will hand him a pouch filled with 50 gold.
All right,
Generous, man. Wow.
you guys
After
walk,
all
make
we
your way
did
down
to
to the.
you. You still love us.
You guys make your way down to the docks. It's quite busy on this bright sunny day. The water just reflects all the sunlight. Yeah, so you find the captain. Looks like he's just signing some papers to the dockmaster, completing whatever business they were completing. And you approach Captain Whitemane.
I say, my companions are here behind me. You'll see that there is the number which I had promised. And I have your payment here. And I pull out the pouch of 50 gold and hand it to him.
He takes it. He doesn't even check it. He just kind of palms it like this.
He knows by the weight.
Yeah, this here feels like 50. And he coughs out like this giant chunk of whatever. That feels like 50 gold for sure. And these are companions here.
Yes, these are my companions.
Sorry, I've got a bug in my throat. I'm not used to using this voice, you see. All right, I'm about ready to go. If you want to board your companions, we can set sail. And you see a gangplank that leads up to the upper deck of the ship.
Ooh, I've never been on a ship, guys.
Neither have I. This is interesting.
You have.
I have? When?
Yes, on our journey to the haunted island.
All right.
I'm pretty sure
No, I
you said the
feel
exact
like
same
you
thing
said
last
that
time.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you said this in the
Keep
Recon episode.
forgetting.
Well, I've never been on a big boat. It was a small boat.
This isn't a
Not
big boat.
Small. It
This
was
boat's
a big
not that big.
By the way, just to be sure for my gold keeping records, when we recon that episode before, you said it was 10 gold each that time, right?
Yeah, I think
Because I never
did.
put that 10 gold back in my inventory, so I just want to
Oh,
make sure that I got that right.
Yeah, I said 10 gold each.
That's true, but I didn't pay 10 gold because I got a discount last time. I remember that too.
Okay, well,
All right,
so basically I subtracted 40 from my thing.
perfect. Sounds good to me.
Like gave him 50.
All right, you guys line up to take turns getting up the gangplank as you see the Captain Whitemane with his big, bushy, dwarven beard. You guys have control.
Wow.
And as we kind of walk on, I kind of turn to the party and I say, "You can square up with me with whatever amount you think is fair.
Oh,
Work it out amongst yourselves."
here right. And I'm just like, I get on the gang. I just walk up and I'm muttering to myself. Here, I thought he was a good guy.
As I walk past Lucius, I drop 20 gold into his hand.
20.
I'm a big guy.
As
I
you
give-
get
As
on,
I walk by, I give him 11.
I give you 10 because it's easier for me to count.
I give him 650 because it's pretty close to the amount I should have paid.
Okay. So,
50?
No, 650.
Oh.
okay, so that's 5 silver pieces. 6 gold, 5 silver pieces.
while you guys are trying to outdo each other, and
Well,
getting
nobody
to the ship,
outdid Wolverbane.
the captain is just greeting you. He's like, "Welcome above the River Dasher. Welcome above the River Dasher. Welcome above the River Dasher. Name's Captain Whitemane." And you guys all board the ship. He kind of eyes Cinder wearily and says, "Who does this wolf belong to?"
Belongs to me.
"Oh, elf girl. What's your name?"
It's Luna.
"Oh, Luna. I don't have a problem with your dog.
Good.
But just be sure that just keep an eye on him."
Okay, I will.
Captain walks up to the top of the ship, the aft of the ship, the back of the ship. We can see where there is a large wheel to drive the ship, and beside her are a few levers. He stands up there, looking at you guys, and he kind of claps his hands to get your attention. Excuse me, everyone. Just some general rules about my ship. We are going to be traveling with each other for the next couple of days here. Just some few ground rules. I'm carrying a lot of cargo from Yartar. I'd appreciate it if you wouldn't go snooping to my stuff or damaging any of my goods or stealing from me. I don't carry anything valuable, just some beautiful fabrics, some spices, some perfumes. So
Rhogadar's ears picked up at spices.
I appreciate if you would respect my property. Second rule. As you notice, this ship has no sails, but yet we are going upriver. I power this ship with a water elemental deep within the ship. It is down below deck. I'd appreciate if you stay away from it, don't touch it, don't open the hatch, and just generally not look at it.
What is its name?
You got it.
As you say that, he kind of looks at you and says, "Are you going to promise me you stay away from my lemon?"
Mm-hmm.
It cost me quite a fortune to get that installed, you see. I don't need you fooling around with it.
I won't be fooling around. I just want to know what you named it.
Sorry, staying away from what?
My water elemental.
Oh.
It's what powers the ship, allows it to go upriver. It goes quite fast.
Your lemons.
This is the fastest ship on the Deshran River, you see. I can do it in 12 parsecs. He says, the next rule, there are few rooms and having bunks down below deck. Feel free to use whatever. My quarters are at the back of the ship, where the water elemental is. So stay out of those quarters. I'm going to trust you on that. But feel free to use the common area at the front of the ship, below deck, or any of the rooms. Other than that, enjoy yourselves. It should be a clean sail from here on out towards Waterdeep. And again, I will leave you outside the outskirts of Waterdeep once we get there. Any questions?
Me. I'm raising my hand.
Yes, Mr. Anico Blind.
Just wondering, how long is the trip to Waterdeep?
About 2 days. Fastest, it usually could take about 4 days by river. But with my water elemental pushing us through, we should make it in 2 days. Give or take any problems we might face on the way. But this route's generally clear of problems, unless you're all bad luck. I'm getting a bad luck vibe from you.
Some of us, not all of us.
We are good people. We are very good people.
Very well. Any last questions before we hit the waters?
Wait. Did he tell me what the elemental was named?
Oh, yes. No, I don't name my pets. Once you name a pet, you get attached to it. I don't name my water elemental.
Oh. Okay, then.
So, if that's it, I'm going to call them, cash us off, and we're on our way. Hope you have no regrets.
Regrets.
He looks at you guys. He's seeing that you don't want any other information. He kind of looks off to the edge of the boat. He whistles and shouts to the dockhands, "Let us loose!" And the dockhands begin to unravel the ropes that are attaching the boat to the dock. They remove the gangplank. Everything starts to get. Everyone starts to board. He just kind of surveys as they complete their last docking procedures. Captain Whitebane lets out a loud whistle in his fingers. I can't whistle, so someone do it for me. And it's loud. It pierces Womford in this deep, bellowing dwarven whistle.
A deep bellowing whistle.
Yeah, it's deep. It's not even like a high pitched one. It's almost like a fog. And you see him kind of look out. You guys look off to the side of the ship, and amongst the crowd and the dock hands and just the people down below, you see a small figure jumping on people's heads, just rapidly just leaping from people's heads, one by one. And Captain Whitemane shouts, "Vines! It's time to go!" And you watch as this cat-like figure bounces from everyone's shoulders, and they're all like, "Whoa! What? And in his hand, he's got a pouch of gold, or a pouch rather, and he's just leaping rapidly. You can tell in the distance, one particular patron of the docks is chasing after him, like, "Hey! Come back with my pouch!" And this cat is just jumping back and forth. He leaps onto the side of the ship, claws extend, grabs to the side of the ship, and just scales the side of it. It jumps up and leaps over the edge and lands at your feet. And what you see before you is a tiny little cat figure with a little hood over its head. It stands there, tossing up and down a pouch, and throws it up to Captain Whitemane, who just grabs it. He sighs and says, "Vines! I told you not to steal from these folk." He opens it up, grabs about half the gold, puts it in his pocket, ties it up, throws it back to shore, and heads towards the wheel. And the cat doesn't take, just completely disregards you guys, runs past you all, heads up as well to the, where did she go? You are.
Is it cat-like being or is it cat?
It's a cat-like being. It like stands on its back legs.
It's like a humanoid cat.
Is
Or
it
humanoid cat.
Tabaxi?
It's a
That's
tabaxi.
Oh.
Seaweed.
And so as you guys are kind of just caught off guard, Captain Whitemane pulls a bunch of levers beside the wheel. You hear this grinding metal below deck. The boat begins to lurch, and you hear just water start to rush from below the ship. It lurches forward and begins casting away from the dock, down or upriver towards Waterdeep. Whitemane says, "Vines, go make sure our pet is doing okay." And Vines jumps over the edge, scales on the side of the ship, and goes below deck.
How tall is he?
I'd say about, 4 feet?
Oh, so he's bigger than me.
Does he look like fully mature?
Yeah, he looks like a pretty fully mature tabaxi.
Can I see what he looks like?
Yeah, as you guys are just kind of caught off guard by this whole, he's got kind of like leopard style skin, like a light skin with black spots all around. He's got a hood over his head, wearing just kind of leather brown sailing clothes. He's full of pouches. He's got a long tail that kind of jumps back and forth that he uses for balancing around, and just long claws that just jut from his paws. And with that, you begin sailing down the river.
Well, we're gonna be together for 2 days. What do you guys want to do?
If people are chilling, I'll go talk to Captain Whitemane.
I'm going to explore the ship.
Is it going fast enough that we can get pulled behind the wake, the water skiing?
Yeah, like the water elemental is. You look to the back of the ship and you see the water it's causing quite a wake. All right, so Lucius, you head up to the top of the ship, where Captain Whitemane just has a great view, and he's just a lovely day for sailing.
I say, tell me, is it just you and Vines who run this ship?
Yep, just me and my good old companion Vines. His name's actually Jungle Vines. I picked him up one expedition out west to the islands of Shroud. I was doing some exotic goods runs, you know. They pay for good goods from there. I tried to bring back a dinosaur, but couldn't get my hands on one. But this here Vines took an interest in my ship, and well, Tabaxi are interesting folk. Their thing is lore. They love lore. They'll trade for lore. Any story about some mysterious information, they love it. So I said I would bring him along, as if he'd help me on my ship, and I would take him to crazy exotic places in return.
He doesn't seem to be a man of very many words. Does he speak?
Vine speaks, but like you said, not a man of very many words. He prefers to observe and to listen.
Fascinating. You don't see too many tabaxi around these parts.
No, you do not. Nor do you see a elemental-driven boat. This ship is all full of surprises.
It's like, well, we seem to have made the right choice in boarding. I can't imagine any other ship getting us to our destination as quickly.
You couldn't have chosen a better one. This ship It is quite fast, and again, the journey is a lot less perilous than going overland. Although near the Artar on the way to Womford, I did pass a grisly-looking battle site. It looks like some giants had died in a gruesome battle up there. Their bodies were strewn about the waters. I had to navigate through them, but they had already rotted. It was quite gross and grotesque. But other than that, it's been fine sailings from the Artar.
Very interesting. Well, we are to spend a couple of days on board this vessel. Is there anything that you would like help with?
Oh, aside from perhaps keeping watch on to outside in front of me to make sure nothing's sneaking up on us or no debris has fallen our way. Other than that, enjoy yourselves. I've made this run 1,000 times.
Very well. Thank you once again.
And feel free to use the deck below and let your companions know.
I will do that. At which point I'll go back downstairs and I'll just kind of inform everyone that we are free to roam the deck below.
I would definitely like to go down below the deck. Does anyone want to come? Check it out. It's like a first cruise ship.
Now I want to sit up here and feel the breeze in my hair and just relax.
I'm with you. Let's go.
Yeah, I'm
I'll
going
go to the front of the
downstairs too.
ship.
I'll explore.
All right.
So you both try and go through the small door at the same time and get stuck like a cartoon.
All right. So these red doors pertain, obviously go towards the red doors, and they kind of lead downwards into the lower decks. It's dimly lit. There are a few windows that cast a little bit of lights, like portholes. There are a few lanterns that are not lit, but that would light at nighttime. You guys head
lets
down.
out a sigh of relief as he enters the darkness below.
As you get to the base of the stairs, there's a door right behind you that you presume is the quarters of the captain, and then a hallway with multiple doors on either side leading to smaller rooms.
I'm gonna open the door. It's right below me.
The captain's quarters?
Yes.
That's the Captain Wolverman. Listen, man, this guy's been very nice to us. We've done a lot of bad things the last few days. Let's just have a peaceful journey to what?
I just wanted to have a look.
All right.
No.
You don't open it, Captain.
The guy's very stylish. I want to see what kind of
Just don't
man
touch
cave
anything.
that he has.
Don't touch anything. Just have a peek.
I'm good. I won't. I open
All
the
right.
door.
You open the door. You look into the back of the ship. You see the Tabaxi is kneeling at and looking down this large metal, almost like porthole. It's closed, but he has a latch open and he's looking inside of it, just kind of investigating. He's moving around, just making sure everything's sealed correctly, everything's correct, and nothing's broken. The room itself is quite lavish. It's clearly things that he had picked up from his travels up and down the river and whatever other travels he has been on. There are some pretty exotic looking things on the mounts on the walls, some pictures. You see a picture of the Waterdeep naval fleet. You see there's a painting of him in this really lavish Waterdavian admiral clothing of when he was younger. That presumes that he was part of this navy at one point. There's maps. There are books. There are stacks of papers and manifests. But there's it's fully carpeted with this bright red carpet. The curtains are all purple and laced with golden threads.
Do I see any weapons?
No. Behind the desk or around the desk or anything like that, there's no weapons. You recognize that you recall that he was wearing weapons on himself. But however, the Tabaxi looks at you, kind of just stares at you with these big golden eyes. Just kind of stares at you and stops.
I close the door slowly, and I say, "Nothing in there."
All right.
Meanwhile, I want to look at the doors to my left and right and see if they have any kind of label or anything on them.
No, they're completely unlabeled. But looking inside them, they are small rooms. They are packed with barrels, crates, and more just goods that they were collecting that they're bringing to Waterdeep that they couldn't fit in the main hold. There's just more. I didn't want to put them in. But in these two rooms, you do see a couple beds. There's 2 beds in each room, left and right.
Oh, let's pick our rooms. Are these rooms up here?
Yeah, check the other rooms. You find in those rooms, you find a couple hammocks. They're just made of fishnets. Looks like at some point they needed more space for people to sleep. They put up a few fishnet hammocks. And at the front of the ship is like a common area where there's a table and a couple chairs, and some food supplies up there.
Interesting that a ship with no crew has so much sleeping space.
But the sleeping space has been packed with like other crates and barrels that they could fit, like sacks. They're clearly using all their space that they can possibly use for goods.
They may sometimes transport people too. I run into this room and I jump into this hammock and claim it. This is mine! Ah!
You take off your clothes and rub your ass into the fish.
I just jump in there and swing it.
All right. Okay.
Do I look like I would be comfortable in my size in one of those hammocks?
No. Yeah, you know what? The hammock probably more than so than the bed. The beds are pretty small.
Hey, Wolverine, come in here.
Where did you go? Where are you? Oh, okay, I see.
Last door on the left.
Excuse me, as I walk past Lucius.
You just gotta pick him up.
Oh.
Pick a hat.
Is this, I don't know, man. I don't think it's supposed to support someone of my size.
Give it a shot. You didn't know. Come on, it's
Okay.
comfortable.
Are they all exactly the same? Are they all the same size?
Yeah, like they're pretty much just large fish net hammocks that they're of the same size.
Stockings?
Clearly, they were transporting people at some points, and they needed more space, and they just kind of left them
I'll
there.
try to get in one.
All right, yeah, you try to get in one. As you kind of lay back, you hear part of it tear, just, but it's holding your weight. It tears kind of right one of your ass cheeks, but it's still holding you if you don't move too much.
I don't think I could fall asleep like this. How do you determine if someone's seasick, anyways? Is it like
Constitution.
rolls or-
Yeah, are you a seasick type of guy?
I don't know.
All right. Anything else you guys want to do on the ship before?
I want to kind of take a look at the barrels and crates that are all over this place and see if I can determine what kind of goods are being shipped.
All right. Make investigation checks. Investigation check on as you look at these different things. Yeah. In the crates you find some fine linens and like tapestries, rugs, drapes, materials for making dresses. You find quite a lot of that for the women of Waterdeep. In the barrels and the crates, you find exotic spices. You find just a lot of exotic raw materials to make perfumes and to just make delicacies of foods and such. Other than that, it's pretty much what he said. Like, there's not anything shady about the cargo he's taking.
In that case, my interest waning, I want to head back into the captain's quarters and see if I can have a word with Vines.
All right.
I'm gonna just play the lyre in the staircase, and I'm basically either trying to attract the cat or wait for him to come out so I can talk.
All right. As you're at the top of the stairs, just playing the lyre, you see Lucius kind of walk into the captain's quarters. You see that you see the tabaxi is just he's kind of looks like he's finishing up tinkering with his metal plate on the grounds.
And it's kind of dark in here too, right? Like it's
There's a bunch of portholes that shine light into his chambers.
right,
It's
right.
pretty well lit.
Vines, would you spare me a minute of your time?
He kind of looks at you. His eyes narrow a bit. Like he sits there on his hindquarters and just watches you. So,
I kind of come into the room more, look for a place to sit.
all right,
Is there
yeah.
a place to sit?
There's a few stools off to the side, aside from the large, like oaken chair behind the captain's desk.
Yeah, I'll take a stool and kind of plop it down in front of Vines, and I say, "Tell me, you joined the captain's ship in order to find stories. Is that correct?"
That's correct.
And have you had many good stories during your travels?
Yes, so far, so good. I'm learning quite a lot from you people.
Sorry,
What do you mean, you people?
Clearly, he says,
Well, the people of this land, up and down this river, I see all sorts of things.
Vines, I couldn't help but notice that you have a particular set of skills, which you use to acquire various goods for the captain.
Yes?
Tell me, what is it that you acquire during your little adventures?
I acquire information for the captain. And on the off chance, some items that are hopefully won't be noticed missing. Whenever the captain calls for it, of course. And I take some for myself on the occasion.
Have you come across any particularly interesting trinkets?
he kind of narrows his eyes a little bit. Says,
Possibly a few gems, jewelry. I trade them away though. I give them away to other people for information and stories. These trinkets mean nothing to me.
Fair enough. Actually, far more interesting to me than valuables as well as information. And I'm curious if you might be willing to share some of the information you've gained.
Of course. What is it you want to share? What is it you want to know?
What have you learned of the giant attacks? What rumors have you heard?
The giants don't really bother us too much on the water. We saw a battlefield of giants in the Desert Hills earlier this week. Bodies strewn about, rotting and just bleeding into the water.
What did their wounds look like? Were you able to see?
Human wounds, weapons, spears and swords.
So the work of the armies of men, then, I assume.
Yes. We traveled one time beyond Yartar, up towards the Evermoors. It's quite foggy there in the Evermoors. But I did see a cloud castle there at one point.
Interesting.
The captain didn't believe me, but I know what I saw. A castle in the sky, hidden among the Evermoors.
Very interesting. And tell me, what do you know? What have you heard about the Lord's Alliance and their involvement in all of this?
We stay away from the factions of the Lord's Alliance means nothing to us. I know not of what they do, or
crap, 1 sec. I lost all my stuff. All my stuff just closed down.
You're having a memory lapse.
Memory says,
I know nothing of this.
I have one more question for you that perhaps might be more interesting. It is about creatures which are the very stuff of legends themselves. Have you seen or heard anything about the dragons?
Dragons? Which dragons? I have seen dragons. I've heard of dragons. What are you looking for in particular?
Just if you have heard any rumors or seen any dragons who may be involved in the giant incidents. For example, the reason that I mentioned the Lord's Alliance is because my companions and I have been alerted to the fact that they themselves have a dragon in their service.
The Lord's Alliance has a dragon? We don't deal with dragons, but I have heard of one dragon to the north, a powerful dragon, one that I want to meet one day. They say he is one of the oldest and the strongest and the vicious. I think it would be quite a story to learn about him and to speak with him. He is named Klauth, ancient red dragon.
Klauth?
Klauth.
And tell me, what manner of stories have you heard about this dragon?
They say he rules the north, ruled it for thousands of years. If you are caught in his domain, taking his food, damaging his lands, he will find you. I plan to go there and kill one of his sheep. Maybe I can talk to him.
That may cause you more trouble than you bargained for, I imagine.
I have a lot of treasures. I know dragons like treasures. I think I can trade for it. Trade my life for it. Just for a few moments to speak to him. I think it would be glorious.
Indeed, I imagine it would be, should you survive the affair. Do you know anything of whether the dragons have a hierarchy? Do they look up to this Klauth? Are they leaders of the dragons?
Not that I know of. I just know there are types of dragons. Aside from that, I don't know the hierarchy. Is there one?
I am not aware myself, but I am very interested to find out. I suspect that they might be incredibly useful in our attempts to restore order to the giants.
Well, from what I hear about Klauth, if there was ever a leader of the dragons, he would be the one. They say that he's the most feared red dragon ever to grace Faerun.
That is exactly what I had hoped to hear.
Well, I hope you don't get to him first, because I want to meet him.
I assure you, if the opportunity arises, I will try to make an introduction for you.
Very well. My name is Jungle of Vines.
Well, it's been a pleasure speaking with you, Jungle of Vines, and I feel I owe you some compensation for the information you've given me. And I hand him 5 gold.
He kind of looks at the gold and says,
I don't need gold. I need information.
and he basically looks to you for stories of the land that could possibly be interesting or helpful. And I guess you spend the next couple minutes conveying information to him if you want.
I'll tell him just of our adventures.
Yeah, and that's
Torque's adventures.
Tell him of the Underdark.
And take the take the 5 gold back, I guess.
Yeah, and the tales highly intrigue him. His ears are perked. He sits with his eagerness, just listening to every word. He's got a notebook he pulls out and starts taking notes of the lands of Golden Fields, of Nightstone, and all these places he has yet to visit. yet to visit. It is clear that he's just loving it.
That's all I want to do.
All right. Yeah, you head out and go about your business aboard the ship. At some points, while Zaya's still out there playing her lyre.
Well, I'm guessing it's been a while that I was doing that now.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go upstairs.
Okay.
Plus, Lucius to talk to the cat already, so there's not really any point in doing that. So I'll just go upstairs.
All right. Anything else before we time travel a bit?
Time travel?
At some point, I would. I don't know. Is the party? Or when are we time traveling to? Is perhaps the night?
Probably the nighttime.
Okay.
Oh, I know. I want to do something after.
Actually, no, we're not. We're not going to time travel at all.
Whenever everybody's kind of gathered, I would convey some of that information to them.
Okay.
Um,
I'm gonna wander around looking for a place to sleep other that doesn't have hammocks, and I think I'm gonna just end up on the upper deck.
All right. You do find
The bunk.
there's a couple beds that you can push together in one of the rooms, but they are small. But together, maybe they'll be large enough.
No, I'm gonna go up to the main deck because I don't like being cramped in the water.
All right.
At some point, I go and find Anakel and ask him if he's going to be practicing any more of his Mai Chi at any point because it was relaxing.
Yeah, no, for sure. Come, I'll show you some more
For
more
sure.
moves. We need fresh air though, and I go with him to the upper deck.
All right.
Right here would be perfect. But we practice our Mai Chi.
Yeah, and as you guys are going down the river, it's quite a view. You get a nice view of the hills and the mountains and the valleys that make up the Desert. All right, so a few hours passed as you guys are making it pretty well. Place yourselves kind of where you would be at this time. A few hours later.
A few hours. Oh, so me and Rhogadar
Lucius kind of went to you guys, and you guys before you guys did this collectively, kind of giving this information he had learned from.
Yeah, in particular, so I want to at some point kind of gather the party and just say, I'm getting a sense more and more as we adventure that our best hope of having a strong ally against the giants is to convince the dragons that they are enough of a threat to help us. And I just learned an interesting piece of information from Vines that there is an ancient red dragon by the name of Klauth who lives to the north. He was unable to tell me anything about the dragon hierarchy, but he said that if ever there was a leader of the dragons, that would be it.
I don't know.
His name is Claus, like Santa Claus?
Klauth, with a TH.
Oh.
Klauth, the ancient red
If our journeys ever take us back toward the north, it might be worth trying to seek out this dragon.
Well, at the very least, we should ask Chazlaus about him. The guy we're supposed to meet up in Waterdeep anyway. He might know a thing or two.
Indeed, I'm very curious to know if the dragons do have some kind of hierarchy, and if there are sort of key dragons we may be able to convince or sway to our cause. If our goal is indeed to unite the giants under one banner, I can think of no better threat to rally them than turning the dragons against them.
That's dark.
My one concern, red dragons aren't necessarily the kindest to people. Especially us little folk, as we would be in their eyes.
Rhogadar would know. He knows about this stuff.
You are a dragonborn.
Well, it is certainly something that we would need to come up with a solid plan to attempt. But I thought that the information was valuable and that it may at some point come in handy to our cause. And as Anakel says, if we are to investigate this matter deeper in Waterdeep, then it's good information to ask about.
Perhaps we could start collecting a hoard to present to the dragon.
Perhaps an offering of significant size might be enough to calm his rage.
And give us an audience.
Well, yeah. So in the meantime, while we're waiting, I guess I'm teaching meditation techniques.
All right.
So just sitting like that, facing forward.
All right, yeah. The water sprays up into you, onto your sweaty bodies as you do my chi.
No. Calm yourself, my little grasshopper. Feel the chi within you. Use that.
Okay, while they're doing that,
When I think Anikel's eyes are closed, because I'm pretty sure they always are, but when I think they're really closed, I start playing with coils, because this whole meditating thing's not too fun.
Do I sense this?
Yeah, you're too meditated, focused on what you're doing. And you feel them beside you, but you can't tell what you're on.
After conveying the information, Lucius would head back to the comfort of the darkness below.
Okay.
He'd
Place
go to
yourself,
one
Lucius.
of the bedrooms and chill. Yeah, I'm already there.
Okay.
And that, like, if you're asking where he'd be in a few hours, that's probably where.
Okay, perfect. All right, so Zaya, you're gonna say something?
yeah. While I'm beside Rhogadar, I want to ask him about the Shrine of Crimson.
Shroud of the Crimson?
The Shroud of the Crimson.
Sure, Shroud of the Crimson. So, like, Arik said something about that, and it was kind of scary the way he said it. Should I be worried about the Shroud of the Crimson? And what is it? What does that mean?
Well, as you know, a member of the Shroud of the Crimson committed a murder in my clan, and that is what I have gone to investigate. I did not know anything until we met Arik, further information. But apparently they are searching for Dragonborn blood. So, seeing as you are not a Dragonborn, you probably have no real worries to bother yourself with.
So they're not all Dragonborns in that alliance thing?
I know not what makes up the Shroud of the Crimson. I
Okay,
know
but-
about as much as you do.
They're like an organization of some sort.
They're a cult of some sort.
Cult of some sort. Okay.
We got your back, Rhogadar. Don't worry. I'm whispering as I'm meditating.
Is there any way we can, like, spot them?
I have never met one of them apart from the one that was in my clan.
Okay.
I am hoping to ask this dude that we're going to talk to in Waterdeep, whatever his name
The
was.
guy that knows about dragons?
Yeah, that dude.
Oh.
And see if he has ever heard about them in the history.
Okay. I'm gonna come with you on that. But hey, why don't we ask this cat that apparently knows a lot of crap? Maybe he would know. Or you want to keep that for Waterdeep?
I'll keep it for Waterdeep. I want to enjoy this boat ride.
Yeah, I see you're putting a lot of effort in that.
Oh yeah, it's really nice up here feeling the wind go over your scales.
Oh
Hey,
yes.
Rhogadar, pay attention.
What?
Back to meditation.
I go back to playing with coils.
You see a jungle of vines is now perched up on it. He's kind of looking out, running along the edge of the boat, just scouting to make sure everything's good with the boats. And he's keeping like a very cautious eye on Cinder, and Cinder's just watching with this like gaze at this cat running back and forth. All right, so a couple hours pass, unless you guys want to do anything, but place yourselves where you would be in like a couple hours as things begin to settle down. Would you be upstairs in a room?
And where I am.
Okay, you're just hanging out there.
Is the captain still steering the ship?
Yep, he's just up there steering the ship. He gives a few orders to Vines every so often, and Vines runs off, does a few things, comes back up.
I want to sit on the front of the ship, just as relaxed.
All right.
The thought of food is passing my mind now because it's probably getting late.
Okay.
And I'm wondering who's gonna feed us.
Did Wolverine lose that harpoon?
Get a harpoon.
Harpoon.
Oh
Wolver-
wait, no. Spear? Did we have a spear? Do we have a spear?
I don't think so.
We don't have a spear.
Wolverbane, is that where you're gonna be? You gonna be up deck, top deck?
Yeah, I'm still on the top deck. It's nice outside.
And Wolverbane as well?
Yep, I placed myself.
Okay, sounds good. All right, you guys kind of just go off to your own thing, meditate, enjoy the scenery.
I play cards by myself.
All right, play a card by yourself. Sad.
Hey, I'm learning better tricks so I can beat Wolverine next time. Or Rhogadar.
Beat us at what?
What?
Beat us at what?
Cards.
Oh.
All right. So just make it real quick.
Oh boy, he's typing. Who's he typing to? One of you is getting a message.
Okay, that is terrible.
Now is
Is
it
it like
terrible for
game
us?
time right now?
Yeah, who's gonna fall off this ship is the question.
It's a roll of the dice.
All right, Lucius. Okay, this is gonna be a little meta, but we're just gonna go with it. As you kind of just meditating and laying in your bed, just trying to stay out of the sun coming through the porthole, you feel a little sickness come over you, a tiny sickness. You kind of notice it for a second, but you kind of just brush it off to seasickness, perhaps. You take 2 points of damage, HP damage, just meta-wise. We're gonna go with that, and
That fucking vampire.
an additional 4 points of damage as well.
Whoa.
You have
what?
no damage resistance. Any particular damage resistance?
No.
Okay, so total of 6 points.
Well, no. I have advantage on saving throws against being charmed, but
Okay. Okay, so make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh man.
I'm nervous
15.
now.
All right, yeah. So you start to feel sick, but then you kind of shake it off, just chalk it up to the sway of the boat, perhaps seasickness, and maybe the sun sickness. Kind of feel a little queasy.
interesting. But nothing suspicious about it. Like to Lucius'
Oh,
mind.
also, yeah, and then
This feels sick.
make it perception check. All right.
My perception is so bad.
Yeah, you're just like, you feel weird. At which point,
I don't like this.
My wisdom is -3.
Oh my. You're so wise.
So you've
at which
been
point,
walking this-
you also take another additional 5 points of damage.
Holy
What?
cow, man. I am not a tough character. This is a lot of damage.
Make another wisdom check
Oh my
and a
god.
constitution saving throw. Or sorry, another
Wisdom.
perception check
What's going on?
6.
and another constitution saving throw.
At some
Well.
point, he should just start stumbling around to get help.
Yeah, you're feeling pretty queasy at this point. But other than that, you're just not really sure You're just not really sure what it is.
Okay.
Just that's what it is.
I mean, if I just feel seasick, going
Yeah.
out into the sun's not gonna help. Like, if I feel like I'm gonna puke, I would go up to the top deck.
If you feel like you're gonna die though, like pass out.
You
Well,
feel
I mean, no, I'm not at that point.
you feel like your stomach's churning. You feel like you're like there's like a pain, a burning pain kind of within your stomach. You're not really sure what it is. Whether or not you think that you can throw up, you can go upstairs, up top deck if you want.
Well, I mean, like, can
You-
I not just like? Okay, this is kind of a weird thing. Like, if this is me, like the player in real life, if I feel sick, I'm gonna just like go to sleep if I have nothing else to do.
Well, there we go. You would go to
So I think, like, if Lucius is feeling really sick, it's the middle of the day, nothing's going on, probably would just enter his meditation
Nap time.
to just like try to, like, if Lucius feels he's getting seasick, so he just kind of goes into his meditation to kind of.
All right. So
zone out.
you shake it off. This is so bad.
This is the wrong answer.
Meditative states. I'm just trying to shake it all off. The rest of you guys are on top deck. No one's nearby to hear what's happening. At which points, what's your AC?
Mine?
Yes.
14.
At which points you take
Oh my god.
7 points of damage.
Oh, come on.
But does he feel something hitting him, or is it just sickness?
No, he's feeling. You're trying to get. It was like 7 points
So
of damage.
I wake up basically.
Yeah, it kind of startles you. You're like you can't focus on your meditation. Make a perception check.
We're gonna lose Lucius.
14.
And make a Constitution saving throw.
He's gonna pass out.
Come on.
10.
I'm
You have
stressing.
6 points is reduced from your total maximum HP.
Oh boy.
Hey, what did you get from that person?
I didn't get anything. I didn't take anything from him.
And then in addition, you take another 2 points of damage.
Oh my gosh.
Give me another Perception and Constitution saving throw.
Oh my gosh, it
Come
just keeps
on.
going.
Say something, man.
16 perception.
He could just
Yeah.
sleep it off, right?
And a
Just sleep it
Constitution saving throw.
18.
All right, so just 2 points of damage. So you now at this point, you cannot focus. The burning sensation is now coursing through your veins. The pit of your stomach is just spinning like crazy. From head to toe, you feel this sense of this almost poisonous ooze seeping through your veins from top to bottom.
Sorry, it was -6 max HP?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Sorry, that's yeah.
Yeah.
At which point you don't think it's sickness anymore. It's not a seasick. You look down and barely visible in your cloak, you can see 2 ooze-like green worms, sort of like leeches, kind of like tapeworms, have
Ugh.
attached themselves to you and burrowed their faces into your skin.
Oh,
So thin and so so tiny are their needle-like kind of jaws that it was like a needle. You didn't even feel it.
So at this, I kind of like jump to my feet and I
Yeah.
try to just 2 small worms.
Let me just bring them here.
Oh, there's a picture.
Let's just get out of my way.
Oh, there's tokens.
Actually, they're not really tiny. They're tiny, like ooze-like, snake-like entities.
But somehow I didn't notice them.
They have such a discreet bite as is their action, that the wound is barely perceptible to the victim.
Okay, so I jump to my feet and I try to shake, pull them off, I guess. Throw them to the ground.
Well, that is where we're going to start the initiative order.
Oh my god.
After you lost more than half your HP, I'm assuming.
Are we rolling for it, or you have it?
I have it ready.
How many more do you have? Oh, turn your
Your turn orders.
turn your turn order off.
Well,
Are we rolling? Do you have that?
He has them.
He's got it.
these 2 worms, as you now start peeling off, kind of looking under, they're quite long, but thin, and just the ooze is just going on your skin, and you're starting to burn from the inside. It's almost like your insides are melting from this poison, this acid. Well, it is Mr. Ooze number 1's turn, so let's get on with that. 13 to hit. You manage to just flex and you pull off its head, but it's still wrapped around it's wrapped around your leg. But you manage to pull out its needle like maw, and doesn't manage to hit you. That's your next, Lucius.
So I would immediately cast Armor of Agathis on myself.
All right. this ice armor just appears all over Lucius's body.
So I haven't done this in a while. So that'd be 4th level. So I gain 20 temporary hit points.
Oh, amazing.
Not bad.
And if they hit me, it deals 20 points of cold damage.
Nice. All right.
But that's my action.
All right.
I guess would you let me use my bonus action to like use the earpiece?
Yeah. You can just quickly.
Yeah, I'd be like, we have a situation below deck. Some kind of creature is attacking me.
What we picture is really not what's happening right now.
Yeah, I picture like a water elemental like thing.
Yeah.
Like a beast.
Yeah.
Whatever. Well, I said what I said.
As you're saying that, you touch your earpiece. As you're saying that, grab the other head and pull it out of your other leg, as you both are snaking up your legs. It misses its attack as you pull it out of it. Its face is full of ice. So now we're gonna go to the top of the turn order because you're all in there.
How big are these worms? Can I shoot them?
They're tiny creatures. I mean, you could.
Tiny?
Yeah, you could feasibly hit them. All right.
Okay, give me like creature size, like actual.
Like
creature
this, like this long, thin, but they're like
a
ooze.
snake?
Like a snake, made of like jello.
size. Okay.
All right, so top of the order. The other snake on your left leg, Lucius, goes back to barrel its face into your skin, and it manages to get through. It hits you for 22 to hits.
Yeah.
Doing 2 points of damage.
I'm taking 20.
As it does, the Agathis armor just snakes up, and covers the body in ice before shattering and tearing ooze off of it. It looks visibly stricken, but it still got its head buried into your leg.
And then I'm going to use my reaction to cast Hellish Rebuke on it.
Okay, first make a Constitution saving throw.
12.
All right, yeah, you're fine. So just 2 points of damage. And Hellish Rebuke on it?
Yeah, 1 sec. So it gets engulfed in flames and takes 27 points of fire damage.
After the Agathis shatters the body, it just lights up in blazing inferno. The acid just enhances the fire damage as the thing falls off of you, writhing, and just melts away, and the ooze seeps through the cracks into the floorboards. Dead.
Huh. Okay.
Yeah, your turn. Anakel.
No, that was its turn. That was my reaction.
Anakel, do you have a earpiece?
Nope, I am comfortably sitting right next to this. Ah, this is a beautiful night.
He's doing the Titanic at the end of the boat, unaware of Lucius's predicament down below deck.
But can I send a reaction, or do I have to be content for that?
I would say to be kind of in combat to make it a
I skip
reaction.
my turn and I just relax.
All right, Zaya, over your earpiece, you hear Lucius's kind of warning tone indicating something is occurring now.
Yes. And I yell, Lucius needs help! And I dash down the
I
hall,
perk up.
and I don't make it. So
All right, place yourself where you end up, Zaya. Luna,
Yes.
it is your turn.
Okay, so
You
since
don't have an earpiece either, but you hear Zaya shout that.
Okay, so since I hear her, I take off running. Where would this put me?
Oh, what's your moving speed?
35 for me, 40 for Cinder.
You can get just into the top floor.
Here?
Into the doorway of the second floor.
So this red thing, is that the door? Can I see Lucius?
No, that's the door going to the top deck.
Oh,
Lucius's door is like you have to go down the stairs,
This one. Okay.
and then Cinder can be just right behind you.
Okay. That ends my turn.
Lucius, it's your turn.
I would reach. This is weird. Yeah, I would reach into my cloak, I guess.
Yeah.
Grab my dagger because it costs an action to cast my real sword. So, and I'd try to stab this thing off of me.
All right.
11 to hit.
It
Gonna
does
guess
not.
not.
Your dagger goes into it, but it just seeps around the dagger. You pull out. It looks like it's formless almost. That it didn't seem to hit anything vital.
Oh, I should have done something different, but okay. Yeah, that's my turn.
Second
Alright.
attack.
I don't have a second attack with my dagger, only with my my packed weapon.
Oh, that's how it works.
Yeah.
All right, Wolverbane.
All right.
The captain says to you, "Oi, what the hell's going on down there?"
Don't worry about it. It's probably nothing. But
It's my damn ship, of course. Don't worry about it.
I dash over the edge, jumping over the railing to get to the door, and then in the door.
Well, since you're circumventing movement speed, I want to make a dexterity acrobatics check.
I expected that.
Okay, that's okay. That's cool. That's cool.
Dexterity acrobatics.
Yeah. As
Or
you leap
athletics?
over.
But not athletics?
Oh my goodness, Zaya.
What?
16.
You leap over and land with a thud. You swear the floor will crack under your weight. But you make it.
20, 25, 30, 35, 45. I get inside the door,
All
leaping
you
over
rush
everybody's
past Zaya.
bodies.
Yeah.
Out of the way, just coming through. I get there, and I say, "What are you complaining about? This little caterpillar?"
I say, shut up and grab it.
I reach for it and I grab it in my hand. Wait, no, I used my. Okay, I can't do anything at this point, right? I used dash.
Yeah, it's your action.
So bonus. I'm not raging. I'm not angry. This is hilarious. I don't do anything. No, I don't.
All right.
I laugh as I try to grab. As like I'm preparing to grab this caterpillar.
It's green?
Yeah, it's like this green acid ooze looking creature. Let me see if I can do this for you guys. Crap.
Ship's dead. Yeah.
Ew.
And it's long and
Looks
disgusting.
like a live pea. Like,
All right. Let's see. Zaya, what is your AC?
Oh no, my AC is only of 14.
Wolverine won't be laughing soon.
This is about Zaya.
I hope so.
All right, Zaya, you take 3
Wait,
points.
I don't do a check or anything, just my AC?
You do get 3 points of damage. Make a Constitution and Perception check.
Constitution first?
no.
Yeah, Constitution first.
Straight Constitution.
Saving throw. Yep.
Okay, hold on. I clicked it twice. Okay.
All right.
Great throws! Woohoo! I'm so
So,
constituted.
your max HP is reduced by 2. And now make a Perception check.
No! So does that give me 2 additional points or no? Of damage or it just reduces my...
within the 3 points of damage, reduce 2 from your top max
Oh,
HP.
damn. And now perception?
Yeah.
That's a really good... I see it!
You see in your ankle, coming from below the door, like squeezing below the door, is one of these worms. It has attached itself around your ankle. It is, for your size, it is quite large, and it is stuck.
Okay.
Ew, there's
Is it my turn?
more.
The other one, the one on you, Lucius, attacks you, and it hits you.
I suddenly regret coming down the stairs.
Doing 3 points of damage to yourself, and a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. It takes 20 damage.
You guys watch as the armor of Agathis blasts the ooze. Some of it slabbers all over Wolverine's face.
Ugh.
It tastes. All right, you make it perfect.
Tastes like.
It tastes like rotting meats, like rotting carcasses.
Oh, got that in my mouth.
All over your mouth.
Are you angry now?
Why you call us down here and you have it perfectly under control?
All right, Rhogadar.
Well, since everyone else has disappeared downstairs and I haven't heard anything since, seems pretty serious at this point. So I walk right into there.
Yeah.
And do I see the thing on Zaya?
Yeah, you can see Zaya looking down, and you can just see the snake peering out from underneath, grabbing her ankle.
Sure. Second level magic missile.
In this tight quarters, you're careful not to blast any of the corridor.
Great thing about magic missile is there's no attack roll.
Yep.
Yeah.
19 points of damage.
You just hear as arcane energy just shoots down this tight corridor, hits the creature right on the target. 19 points of damage. It blasts away a bunch of acid, scatters across the floor, but its maw is still attached to her ankle.
Okay. Zaya, that looks disgusting. You should take it off.
I know, and I kind of tear up because I think it's so gross.
Okay, that's one. Anakel.
All right, so at this point, I hear what's going on. So I jump up, and I head downstairs.
And the captain just says, "What the hell is going on down there? I bring you guys along for the ride, and you're ruining my ship." And he kind of nods towards jungle of vines and says, "Go, take care of the elemental." All right, Anakel, where do you go?
I run down here and I see the leeches, but I use my dash, so I stop here.
All right, you see a leech.
Ugh! Oh, what's going on here? Gross! What the hell is that thing?
You smell them, you mean?
Yeah. Oh boy.
All right, Anakel, Zaya.
I am going to do a inspiration to Lucius. No, not inspiration. I can do a healing word even if I don't see him. I think it just has to hear me.
Okay.
Oh no, that I can see. Never mind. So I'm gonna do an inspiration. Yo, Lucius! I'm sure you can hear me. Listen up! You're a strong fella. And I'll say, remember that cake I made you one time? Wasn't that the best story of ours? Hoping that it will inspire him.
I roll my eyes so hard that that it gives me extra strength.
Just charges up your muscles.
He's practically rested.
And I'm gonna do a dissonant whisper to the leech on my leg.
All right.
And
Whisper sweet nothings.
basically.
Has to make a wisdom saving throw.
Yeah,
Oh, jeez.
15.
It fails.
So it takes 10 damage.
Wow. Most of its body just fades away, oozes away, but all that's left is its head, still biting into your leg. It looks like it's barely there, more like just like a pimple.
Except
Okay,
that because
it's
it failed.
alive or it's not alive?
It's alive.
Okay. Can I also do like a perception check? Because I'm kind of freaking out and wondering if there's more around.
But also, it failed the throw, so it has to use its reaction immediately to run away as far as
Yeah,
it can.
true.
All right, you watch it let go of Zaya's leg, fall to the ground, and just kind of squeeze underneath the door.
Do we get reactions or opportunities?
Yes. Well, probably just Zaya, because it's tiny.
Yeah.
All right, Zaya, make your opportunity attack.
So it has to be like a melee thing, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to stomp on it.
All right.
What do I roll for that?
Roll a dex to see if you're fast enough, accurate enough with your foot.
Oh. Oh.
So D20 plus your
acrobatics?
dex. No, not
Just
acrobatics.
dex.
Yeah, D20 plus your dex.
19.
Yeah, you catch underneath the heel of your foot. No point of rolling damage as it's just the head left. You can feel it give way under your foot. Your heel. You spin your heel a few times and you watch the ooze spread out below your foot, and it just dies.
So here's what I want to do. I want to do a perception check, but I'm also gonna use my movement to climb on Rhogadar, because I think they're coming from the ground, and I don't want more on myself. Can I do that?
Alright. Yeah, make a perception check.
Okay.
Quickly look around.
$24.
You can see the head of one more down the hallway. As
Okay.
it's peering up again from the floorboards.
Okay.
And it seems to be kind of going through the cracks towards you guys.
Oh, okay. Cool. So I'll shout it and climb on Rhogadar.
Can I use my reaction to help her climb up?
Sure.
Done.
All right, so you guys help each other. No rolling. But luckily, you know that the top of the ship, the ceiling's low. But Zaya's tiny. She crouches up on your shoulders, freaking out.
And there's one more down the hall. Don't let it get on you. They sting.
All right, so I'm gonna put you here. The one 5, 10, 15. The one in the hallway. You watch as it rapidly kind of snakes its way towards Wolverbane. Oh, Wolverbane.
Good boy.
What's... Oh, jeez.
Is the one that's in the room already is gone, right?
No.
This just exploded in my face.
Yeah,
It was
but
just some of it.
half its
Some
body.
of it flew off
sorry.
onto your face.
This one, as you're... Make a... No, sorry. You can say... Where am I? Where's my dice? Here it is. You take 6 points of damage. Wolverine. Make a Constitution saving throw. Alright. And make a perception check.
Sorry, I'm trying to do all this at once.
Hey, welcome to the life of DM, man.
I never asked for the life of DM.
That's for this.
I didn't choose his life, it chose me.
You've only got one character sheet. I've got 1,000. You feel you feel a sickness come over you, Wolverbane. Meta-wise, you don't realize you're being bit. But you feel a sickness come over you, and you just think it's because you just inhaled a bunch of other slug.
Oh, gross.
But you are unaware that you are being bit.
Good.
Luna.
Yes. I would like to check. I would like to use my perception to make sure there's no more coming up through the ground.
All right, where are you doing it from? From where you're standing?
Here.
Okay.
$17.
17?
Mm-hmm.
You take a quick look around. You see Zion Rhogadar's art. Weird. You don't see anything else, as far as you can tell. Nothing going on. You just hear the shouts of Lucius and Wolverbane from the...
Okay, so I go over here. Off angle, so I can still see inside the room, but not be inside the room.
Yeah, you just see Wolverbane's back. Blocking
And
pretty
where
much
is
the doorway.
this worm?
You kind of know that there is a worm, Zion point. You just see it starts to snake its way up Wolverbane's calf muscle.
What am I supposed to do? Okay, so I take out my short sword. Oh, sorry. Yep. Well, and I like scrape it off of his leg.
12.
Yes.
Yeah, you begin to try to scrape it off, but you just Wolverbane's moving around in there. You can't get an angle. You manage to just shave off some of Wolverbane's hairy leg, but nothing, but no ooze related stuff.
What are you doing?
There's a worm on your leg.
That's no worm.
That's a space station.
All right, Lucius, it's your turn.
Hey, I get 2.
Never asked
Oh, sorry, you get 2 attacks. You get 2 attacks.
Yeah.
Sorry, go ahead.
Okay, now that he knows, I'm like, stand still, so I can get this worm off your leg. Is he standing still?
The worm is not on my leg. The worm is over here on Lucius.
Look down at your leg.
Make your second attack.
20.
That one does hit.
9 damage.
All right.
You believe me now?
You feel her scraping your leg again, Bane. This time when you look down, you see green ooze coming from her sword as she's peeling something off your leg. You are now aware you are being bit. Lucius.
I want to very quickly, just like at a glance, is there some kind of small box or something around?
Yeah, there's a couple crates. How small are you looking for? Yeah, there's...
Can I just like use an action to like dump one and try to like trap the worm that's on me?
Sure. Yeah, you grab one, just dump the contents, a few vials spill out of perfume, and then they shatter on the ground, and the smell just emanates.
Oh, that's even worse. I am very sensitive to smells.
So I see this weakened one on me, and what I want to do is basically try to like close, like try to like trap it in the box.
All right, we'll make it like a grapple check.
Okay. Six.
I rolled a 7. Yeah, you begin to try to scrape it off, but it just it's like a fly. It just comes back right onto you. Just leaps back and attaches itself back to you. You're just trying and trying, but it seems to keep invading your box. Damn box. Anything else with this?
Like, this is very, very unlikely. Like, can I think about whether I've read about this creature before?
Yeah, I mean, as you're scraping it off and whatnot, go ahead and make a.
All of my knowledge checks are like super low, but
is that nature or survival? Would you say?
If it's about a creature, unless it's a magical creature, I'd say nature.
Yeah, like, give me that sweet nature.
14
versus nurture.
You know their names. You know the name of this creature. They're called Dipsa. They are these these small worms that spawn hundreds of themselves. They're like they're just made of pretty much acid. Their bites go unnoticed. They are super discreet, and they spawn in like gross areas. You kind of just recall what Captain Whitespear had said.
Whitemane?
Whitemane. Wow.
Whitestone. Getting your own character names.
Whitemane had said that they had sailed through a bunch of dead giants, and you immediately think that this shit had spawned within the dead and attached themselves to the ship. Other than that, you're not really sure too much more than that.
In that case, so having that threat, I would just drop the box as a free action.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
All right. Wolverbane, you're being bit. Lucius is being bit.
Do something.
I have horrible taste and smell in my mouth and nose.
It tastes like rotting and smells like flowers.
I think I'm starting to get angry.
Uh-oh.
It's happening.
Uh-oh.
It's happening.
Are you sure?
Just don't break the boat.
But I managed to control myself a little bit. Yet I'm recklessly gonna get out my great axe and swing one that's on my leg, and then the one that's on Lucius.
All right.
Recklessly attacking with my extra attack. 24.
Yeah, that hits.
Which one would that go for?
Which one are you attacking first?
I'll attack the one on me first
All right.
for 11 points of damage.
Yeah. You somehow managed to recklessly start hacking at this thing, careful not to shave your own leg. You do notice a patch of hair has already been removed.
Sorry, not sorry.
You emasculated me.
It's still on your leg, though.
It's still on my leg?
Hmm.
I already decided to go after the one on Lucius too, so
Okay.
I'll give up on that one and just swing at his for a natural 20.
Yeah, that hits.
19 damage.
You manage to just cleave off the remainder of its body, but its head's still there. You pull it, and Lucius, you feel its teeth remove itself from your body, and you just crush it in your fist, Wolverine, and you toss it to the ground.
How do you like them apples? And that's my turn.
All right, Rhogadar.
Oh,
Zaya's on
sweet.
your shoulders.
Well, I'm going to walk over here. Do I see anything?
You precariously walk past Anakel with Zaya.
Yeah, sorry. Just going by. Just.
Are you gonna make a perception check as well?
I'm gonna actually walk down. I'm gonna walk down to there or so, and make a perception check.
All right, down. Okay, make a check. Zaya riding your shoulders.
8.
8. Zaya's freaking out. She's trying to hold on, scared to even touch the ground. She covers your eyes with her hands, and you can barely make out pretty much the ship as she's scrambling around your head. Now you don't see anything.
Cool. Okay. What are you guys so scared about? There was one worm down here. Oh my goodness. I'm just looking at the crates right now, basically.
All right. What's your passive?
Give me a second.
Do you want my passive too?
No, you're too busy freaking out on this head.
My passive is 13.
All right.
But I'm freaking out looking for them.
You're right. Doesn't make a difference, actually, in this case. And what's your AC, Rhogadar?
16.
All right.
You guys talking about all these worms? I'm actually itchy.
Anakel, what's your AC?
Oh, sheesh.
Nobody is safe.
Stop it.
I'm safe. I don't know what's happening yet.
You're right.
There's one worm. Oh my goodness.
My AC is
That's what I thought.
Sorry?
16.
You take 4 points of damage. Give me Constitution Perception.
Constitution.
There's more?
18.
Okay.
7.
The smell of poopery coming from down below is already making you feel sick. All right.
I have a question. Is there a blower of the below deck?
No, this is the lower deck.
So wait, they're coming out of the water?
You're not really sure. You haven't really seen one. Aside from them being attached to these guys. Anakel.
Okay. I run back up deck. Seeing as
Okay.
this is getting
Top deck.
too cozy in here.
All right.
What's his name again? Stormbeard. Whitebeard. Captain, sir.
What do you want?
I don't know where you're shipping this on this vessel, but there is some weird shady green worm down there that's killing everybody. Do you know anything about this?
He stops for a second and says, "You damn dipsa! Are we being attacked by dipsa? Is that what you're saying to me?"
Do I know these things by their names?
Make a nature check.
Oh, she. I didn't study well in school. Yeah,
Probably
5.
because you couldn't read the books.
Hey, stop that! We have Braille.
You have no idea what he's saying. Captain Whitemane just says,
Damn
The
it!
grains are long, they're this big, and they bite you.
That sounds about right. Jungle of Vines told me not to steal it. He warned me about these. I should have listened to my first mate. Damn it! How's it going down there?
He's just trying to sail the thing. He moves some levers.
It looks like it's going well, but this is going to cost you our money back, and then run back downstairs. I can't attack this, yes, that's my action.
Yeah. Did you just? Is that just all your movement speed, or did you dash?
No, I just walked. I was already like I was only,
That was definitely more than 6 seconds worth of conversation.
Yeah.
sure.
All right. Zaya, you're on top of Mr. Rhogadar.
Yeah. I'm looking around because I'm disgusted.
Okay. Make a perception check.
I'll do another perception check.
I have a question. Why was Anakel being attacked if there was no real worm on him?
That's the real question, isn't it? Zaya, you notice the one that's eating up Wolverine's leg
Okay.
from your perch precariously on top of Wolverine.
Yeah. So I am going to give it a vicious mockery.
All right, wisdom saving throw.
Yeah.
Fails.
It takes 4 points of damage and has disadvantage on its next throw. Next attack, sorry.
Okay, sounds good.
And I am do nothing else.
Your words resonate with its body as you watch as it vibrates and parts of it just fall off. It is its turn now as it attacks Wolverbane, who's reckless. He's gets advantage, so he's gonna get a regular attack against Wolverbane. 19 to hit
Why did it have disadvantage?
because of the vicious mockery.
Oh, okay. That hits.
All right, that hits. You take 6 points. So you get 1 point of piercing damage,
Okay.
and because I don't know what you're resistant again, and 5 points.
I'm not resistant to anything right now.
Okay, so you get 6 points of damage straight up. Make a Constitution saving throw.
17.
So 6 points of damage.
Done.
You hear Captain Whitemane shout from above deck. Take care of the dipster down there, and I'll pay you some gold.
You're giving
Give
your
you
money
back
back
your gold.
anyways.
Yeah. Okay. Luna.
Okay, so I see one on Overbane.
Yeah.
Can I do a perception check to look around me first on
Sure.
anybody else?
Sure.
Shit, 11.
Looking around, you kind of look around, tight corners, you can't really see very well between everything. Just the one on Wolverbane.
Okay, so well then I take out my
Short sword.
and chisel away some more.
All right,
Watch the leg hair.
that hits.
9 damage.
Yeah, you managed to pierce its maw and just pop it off like a cork, saving Wolverbane's leg hair.
And then I say cheers, Overbane.
I give her a high five.
Just around the corner.
And then I'm like, I tell Cinder to run back upstairs, and I shout to everybody, we should leave this area until we know that there's no more worms on us before we come back and tackle this problem.
All right, Cinder runs back up top deck.
Me too. I
And you
follow.
head. Okay, place yourself.
Here, and I'm checking Cinder and myself now. But
You're checking in for ticks.
yeah, and worms. Green worm.
We just come up and he's completely shaved.
Has Cinder been dewormed yet?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rhogadar, what is your
Take
AC?
his med.
16.
You take 6 points of damage.
Is
On
any
your-
of this acid damage out of curiosity?
5 of it is acid damage.
I'm resistant to acid damage.
So you take half of that. So you take 3 points of damage. And Constitution and Perception.
Constitution save?
Yep.
8.
So 2 points off your total max HP
Sure.
Oh man.
and a Perception.
8.
Poopery, man. That poopery smell is making you sick. Lucius.
So, from what I can see, the immediate threat is gone, right?
Yeah, from what you can tell.
Warily, I use my action to you see me lower my hand, and the flaming greatsword kind of like manifests itself, and I just kind of wait, keeping the armor up, sword out, just like ready for should any more appear.
Are you readying a reaction?
No, because my action is summoning a sword.
Oh, okay.
All right. In which case, it's Wolverine's turn.
I look around the room for anything else.
The room? Okay. Perception check around the room.
14.
Aside from the remains of this acid ooze thing, you see no other writhing heads.
I kind of swish my mouth around and just spit on the ground and then just walk off. 20, 25, I get there. Up to the main.
The captain says, "Do you get them all down there? You best get them all. Can't have no dips on my ship."
And I say, I don't understand a word that's coming out of your mouth.
Can
got
I?
a couple, but they keep respawning.
Rhogadar.
I'm just gonna keep looking around. I'm basically just like searching, make sure there's nothing left.
Yep.
Where's that perception?
Like, if I were to tell them on my
Please
turn,
roll good.
14.
if
So
you-
Lucius?
like if I, this is kind of a meta-y question, but like if I were to say on my turn, like if you feel sick, like if you like, it started with me feeling sick, like if you feel sick, like keep a sharp
Yeah.
eye out or whatever, like would that give them any
I would say
help
give you a
in their searching?
yeah. I would give
Those
you
of them who
advantage.
have felt sick.
Yeah, on your turn.
The advantage or something?
Yeah, I would say an advantage on your perception check. Rhogadar, looking down the hallway, you see one is making his way towards you.
Oh, cool.
Shivers.
Um,
Not
Where's-
cool about this.
Cool? Did you just say cool?
probably. I'm going to second level magic missile that thing.
Oh! I have the best view to see this magic missile.
Yeah, you see 3 arcane bolts down the hallway and just blast into the grounds. Careful not to
So
destroy the
cool.
ship.
Oh yeah, they're all like
Break the
arcing
boat.
up when they hit the thing. They're not going down.
Yeah, but it's a tight space. It doesn't arc very too. Shooting down instantly towards it, blasts away chunks, but it still makes its way towards you.
Okay,
Anything else?
in that case, I'm going to action surge because it sounds like fun, and I'm going to run up beside him. Actually, not quite up beside him. I'm gonna run up to there and make 2 glaive attacks.
All right.
10 to hit and 18 to hit.
The first one misses. Second one does hit.
10 points of slashing.
All right.
Then I'm gonna golf swing at him with the butt end of my glaive. Natural 20.
Yes, that hits.
Good. Oh, natural 20, natural
11 points of damage.
As you come around with your glaive, you just golf it, and you watch as its head goes flying to the front of the ship, hitting the wall and splattering, just like guts along the wall before falling down in chunks. It is dead.
Golfing's fun. Where's the next one?
Well, as you're golfing, Rhogadar, what was your AC again?
16.
16.
We should just. Yeah.
You take 1 point of piercing and 1 point of acid.
Okay.
Constitution, perception.
Constitution 18. Perception 9.
followed by 1 point of piercing and 3 points of acid that's reduced. So 4 points, and the same.
Okay.
Constitution, perception.
Constitution 18.
And
Perception
9.
20.
You see
Nice.
one of them has
Finally.
attached. It's kind of working its way up your back towards Zaya, but has taken a nice chunk of it. It has sucked out of some of your blood.
Ew.
Okay.
There are just too many tokens attached everywhere.
It's okay.
That's why I went upstairs. To help you.
All right, and Anakel. Actually, no, sorry, not Anakel.
I was gonna say, that was a fast turnover.
Anakel, you take 4 points of damage. Constitution
Oh.
and perception.
Yeah, 19? Perception. 11.
You feel sick.
Wait, Lucius hasn't mentioned it yet. Has he?
No.
On his turn, you can do it.
I should have on my turn. I just didn't think about it.
Okay.
Zaya.
Okay, so perception check. Do I see any more leeches coming?
Roll it.
19.
Unfortunately, not.
Damn it. Okay. I will do a. Lucius, are you feeling okay? Are you bleeding a lot?
I'm fine. Just
Oh,
like I don't know. Can I like? This is weird because it's like out of turn stuff.
Yeah, 6 seconds. Go.
Yeah. Okay. I would be like, I'm fine. If you feel sick, be careful.
I don't feel sick. Do you guys feel sick?
Well, I'm continuing the conversation when it's your turn. What else do you do, Zaya?
Well, yeah. There's like nothing I really can do other than a perception check, anyways. So I'm
you
gonna.
know, you kind of see the one that's working its way up Rhogadar.
Oh, I do. Oh.
You kind of
that
look back
changed.
because Rhogadar looked at it and saw. You look down and it's making its way up to you.
Okay. All right. Oh, I see it. Okay. I'm gonna do a vicious mockery
All right,
to it.
fails.
So it takes 4 points of damage and disadvantage on its next attack.
All right,
And I am going to inspire Rhogadar
okay.
as well. And I'll give him like a nice little tap. And on the beat of my tapping, I'll say, "Go Rhogadar! Go Rhogadar! Go Rhogadar!" type of thing.
You give him the cheerleader chance. Luna, your turn.
Okay. I head back downstairs, but leave Cinder behind.
All right.
But can I stop on the stairs and look down at Anakel?
Yeah.
Okay. So would this be the stairs?
Yep. Right there, at
Okay.
the top of the landing.
Okay, so can I inspect him?
Perception check. On
Yay, 18.
Anakel's kind of like grabbing his stomach, just like, ugh. I don't feel so good.
I've never been on a boat before. Is this what seasickness feels like?
Okay, you look sick. Can you check your clothes, please?
Okay.
Look for worms.
Okay.
Is that your turn, Luna?
No, it's not. I'd like to attack it. Do I see it?
Nope.
Oh, fuck you. I mean, not you, but the worm. I'm sorry. Okay, that's my turn. That is
All right.
my turn.
Zaya, your AC?
14? 15? You did 14 or 15.
All right.
14.
The worm that's is on Rhogadar makes his way up to you, now catches up to you.
No!
You take 4 points of damage.
Oh,
No! How is that possible?
Give me
With
that
disadvantage on its next
Wait.
attack. Did you use
All
the
right,
disadvantage?
disadvantage. Look at that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I didn't know it was gonna benefit me, but hey, it does.
What's your thing? Oh, okay. You kick it down.
Yes!
As it makes its way up to you, it it lets a little screech.
That's
Lucius.
there!
Okay, I step out of the room cautiously. and look to the left, immediately see that there is one on Rhogadar.
Yeah.
Look to the right. Do I see anything? Make a perception check.
Make it.
Green face. My green face. And a little bit of spark.
12.
No.
Nothing. He's
Nothing.
faking it, Lucius. Don't worry about him. He's
I
faking
yell.
it.
Okay, so I turn back to Rhogadar and let loose a blast of Eldritch Blast towards the thing,
All right.
while shouting, "These creatures make you feel sick. If you've been feeling nauseous, take extra care."
It sounds like an American televised style.
Yeah.
Michael, it's called
11 to hit.
Eldritch Blast. Wouldn't it blast it away from us when
If it
we
hits.
get that?
You blast, and you're careful not to hit Rhogadar or Zaya, but you miss, and you blast a hole into the wall. Second one, you're
wall.
firing it, and the bow lurches to the side. You fire again and put another hole in the wall, splintering the wood of this fine mahogany ship. Captain White Mage.
man.
This
This is how we
ain't gonna like that at all. Anything else, Lucius?
Nope, that's everything.
Well, put some boxes in front of me.
Wolverine.
All right, so I think the battle's over. We just killed a couple worms, you know.
Yeah.
So I just walk up to the captain. And I say,
What was that sound down there? I heard an explosion. What's your companions doing down there?
No, just caterpillars. You got some, don't worry about it. We took care of it. So, is White Mane your first name or your last name?
Kind of looks at you and says,
You sure you got them all? The
Yeah,
name's
man.
White Mane is just a nickname. The name's Winton Chrome.
Winton? You're gonna have to spell that.
No, it's spelled W-I-N.
Winton Chrome.
That takes 6 seconds, clearly.
Yep.
That's crazy.
Alright. While you're having this conversation with Captain Whitemane, Rhogadar.
My turn.
Yes.
I would like to grab this worm that is trying to climb up to Zaya.
Alright. Do a grappling on it?
Okay.
Is that like grappling it in your hand like this?
Natural 20.
Ooh.
Nice.
Wow. Yeah. You feel it kind of oozes and separates, but you kind of just collect the parts, stick it in a ball, and now you got like a ball of ooze.
Okay. And I would like to hurl it down the hallway at the far wall
Alright.
in this direction.
Alright. Make a dexterity check. So you're just trying to aim it down the hallway. And not at your feet.
11.
Yeah, you toss it. It hits the corner. It kind of like hits the corner of this wall and it's kind of splashes before falling to the ground, skittering across the floor a bit. It doesn't quite give that nice slap that you wanted.
Okay. And I enter a ready stance and watch it come towards me.
3 points. Takes a little bit of damage. All right. Nope, that's not what I wanted. That's what I want. At which point, Rhogadar, you take 1 point of sing and acid reduced.
How much acid? You cut out.
2 points of acid. That's the reduced.
Okay.
Constitution, perception, the usual.
Constitution 23.
Yeah.
Perception 5.
With advantage, as you start, the sick is just pump through your veins again.
13. Probably not.
No. Anakel.
Hearing what Lucius
No,
said.
you take 5 points of damage.
Oh. Damn it.
Constitution, perception, with advantage on the perception.
Constitution 5.
You're 4 HP off your max total.
Sorry, just write that down. Minus 4. And then perception with advantage. 15.
15? Yeah, you see one is now like at your hip. It's barely
Ah!
against your hip.
Gross. It's touching me. It's touching me. I'm like I'm like spinning around my head in the air, like get it off, get it off. I'm not,
And-
I'm
You see or you feel?
Oh, I see it now.
Okay.
And Rhogadar, you take 1 point of piercing
You don't see anything anytime.
and 2 points of acid.
A point
Reduced.
exactly.
I see it.
Yeah, there you go.
Firm. Solid.
17 Constitution.
Yep.
7 Perception.
Okay. With advantage, perception. Oh, it's 4. Never mind.
yeah.
4 is that.
Yeah.
Okay. Annika, you see one on your leg, on your hip.
So, I take my quarterstaff and I try to shove it into its mouth and then like fling it off down the hall.
All right.
Wait, in my direction? Oh my goodness, I'm gonna have 3 on me.
I'm
you have one on you
panicking.
now?
Okay,
Oh,
make your attack.
An 8.
Nah.
I use a key point to just start start smacking at it.
All right.
14 and then 20.
20 hits. 20 hits.
So 9 points of damage.
It's like punching Jello, just starts spraying up. It's almost like you're punching it. It's so.
I must make a check save.
A Dex save. Strength save. 11. Or sorry, not 11. 9.
It fails. And it's pushed 15 feet away.
15
I just
feet
grab
away.
it and I just throw him down the hallway. In a sheer.
Lucius?
It's technically grappled onto you. Can you push away a grappled target? Anyway,
let's get
I don't know. Maybe you could break the grapple, but maybe not throw it.
yeah, I would say you. It falls off of you, to the floor.
Great. I have my quarterstaff ready to start churning the butter on it.
All right, turn the butter. Zaya,
I don't want that kind of butter,
Okay.
man.
she's the one down the hallway.
I'm gonna do a perception check to see if there's any other ones.
With advantage because now you kind of know what you're looking for.
Oh, finally.
Ooh.
That's so
Aw.
great that I have advantage on this throw. Phew! Good thing.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, you see one of them is still attached. Has attached to its Rhogadar's leg.
Okay.
Rhogadar's just taking. He's just a meat shield today.
Yeah. But he's not sweating too much of.
I'm not really feeling any of this.
Of all
So-
people, luckily.
I'm gonna give it a vicious mockery. No,
Alright.
yes.
Fails.
So 6 points of damage and disadvantage on the next attack.
All right.
And Rhogadar, did you use your inspiration or no?
No, not yet.
Alright. So that's all I do. Oh yes.
Luna,
Yes.
you see the one now. Anakel is tossing one off of him. You fall across the other side of the
Okay,
hallway.
so I pull out my bow.
All right.
If you do that today. Okay.
It is go time.
And then I shoot at
That hits. That hits.
11.
Yeah.
I shoot again.
All right.
23.
That hits.
11.
You take 2 arrows. You shoot them at the same time, and they both fly, and just somehow destroy this thing in a puff of acid smoke.
You.
Thanks, Luna.
That's all. That's all. You're welcome.
The one you threw Rhogadar heads toward.
Okay, when it enters my reach, I attack it.
All right.
Natural 1. Perfect.
Yeah. It continues its way toward.
When it moves 5 feet within my reach, I use my reaction to attack it.
All right.
22.
That hits.
At 8 points of slashing.
All right. And it can continue moving, right?
Oh yeah, yeah.
All right. It comes to your space. AC 15 to hit.
Oh, that misses.
All right. Lucius.
Okay. Yeah, not wanting to risk firing wild blasts at tiny creatures. Now with my sword brandished, I come up close
All right.
and attack the closest one. 18 to hit.
Yeah.
7 points of damage.
All right.
Slashing damage.
Yep.
And 16 to hit.
That hits.
Give him break here?
13 points
Wow.
of slashing damage.
The flames just start eating away at the body. Rhogadar, you have this flaming worm on your leg.
Cool.
They're
I
not
like it.
actually harmful flames, so
It's all like it's a metaphor. It's a metaphor.
purely aesthetics.
It's it looks brilliant.
That's it.
Wolverbane. So where you from?
Casual
Oh my
conversation.
gosh, I'm so packed in there.
You're muted. You're muted. I see.
You're muted.
Use your words.
Yes,
boy.
I know. I was mouthing.
Oh, You're a weak folk.
Oh, I've been all over the place. Have you heard of Fandolin?
Fandolin, yeah, the small little settlement south of Neverwood.
Yeah, I kind of saved them from a big threat.
Oh, you
My
don't
name's
say.
Wolverbane, by the way.
Oh, Wolverine, nice to meet you. What kind of threat would attack a small settlement as Fandolin? Seems so out of the way.
Right? Well, there was this gang called the Red Brand, and they were holding the place hostage, and so we go into this conversation, you know.
Yeah. At which point, like you notice that Fang Vines is also sitting at the edge of the boat, kind of listening to your stories. Very intrigued. Rhogadar.
My turn?
Yeah.
Okay.
worms
So
all
do I
over.
see the one that Lucius was shooting as well?
Yeah, you see two of those.
Flashing.
Oh, yeah, slashing. You aren't shooting anymore. Well, he's kind of close. I'm gonna reach down to my waist and pull out my hand axe
All right.
and slice at the one. 19 to hit. The one I've been
Hits.
attacking.
Mhm.
10.
Yep.
And again, 27.
That is.
9.
Yeah, you start hacking at one of them, beating it down. It falls to the ground, but you keep hacking at it, kind of chipping the wood, but you've decimated it. Completely just broke it apart.
I'll use my second wind to regain some hit points.
All right. Saya, what's your AC again?
14.
The one with disadvantage. Its body almost hacked to shreds, but its head worked and bites onto your foot.
No!
It gets disadvantage.
I use my reaction to attack it because it attacked someone beside me.
Okay. Sure.
Wait, is she still on?
It's
top
in
of
the
it
same
now?
space as
I
you.
am.
Is it beside you or? Yeah, whatever.
It's within 5 feet of me.
Within
Yeah.
five.
Yeah.
Okay, make your attack.
14, probably miss.
That misses. As
It
you
was
try to reach
awkward.
around, see it going up your bites into Zaya's foot. It still hits you with disadvantage.
Yay, I'm at full health. This is awesome.
You do have minus though, right? Don't you?
Well, I'm -2 for my whole
Yeah.
full health, so I mean,
Um,
what's the big difference?
Right. Zaya, you take 5 points of damage. Give me that Constitution.
I take 5 points and then Constitution?
Mm-hmm.
Wait! No! I can do something.
We still have
Can
inspiration.
I do
don't we?
a cutting words on it? On its attack or damage? Oh wait, is it gonna attack another time? No, it's too late for that, huh?
Whoa, too many words. What are you doing? You want to do a cutting words on the attack?
Yes. That. It's either on a attack roll, damage roll. Is it gonna roll against this Constitution save I just made?
I mean, it attacks you, and it's doing damage.
Huh?
Oh, can I spend Zaya's inspiration on that?
Sure. On the cutting word?
No, on the attack against it.
Sorry, are we backtracking here?
Just
Kinda
before
low.
she made the Constitution save.
Okay, sure.
Is it a D8? 1. I still missed. Perfect.
Yeah, you can use the cutting words on the damage. If you want.
So I'll do that.
Alright. Interesting roll.
3.
So you take 2 points of damage. And your constitution is 13. Okay. So 2 points of damage.
My constitution is 12.
Alright, Anikel.
Oh, thanks, Luna. And I turn around and I kick open this door to make sure there's none of them inside of there.
Alright, kick open the door. You see the captain's quarters. Make a perception check.
Oh, yeah. 12.
You just hear the water elemental swishing about down below. But you don't. It's a pretty dense room. You don't see anything else. It's a lot to look at. It's a lot to look at.
This room looks clear.
Zaya.
Wait, what's? Sorry, where did he go?
I went to the captain's quarters.
Behind
The water elemental is in the captain's quarters.
No, down below.
It's below deck. Like I'm just showing it there, but it's
There's a dome in there.
Oh, so you can like look down.
yeah. You can see down into where it's trapped below water.
Okay. Sorry.
I'm gonna do another vicious mockery on this guy.
All right, let's go and fail saving throw. 4?
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
what do you
4.
say? What do you say to it?
Well, I just like hiss at him. I don't need to say anything because it's not. There's no point. It's a leech.
You hiss, and a little spittle just kind of lands on top of it, and it burns away its acid. Somehow, burns away from Rhogadar's body. It falls to the ground dead.
Nice. Oh, and I do a perception check to see if there's any more around us.
All right.
Do I get advantage because I know what they look like still?
Yeah, sure.
So 22.
You don't see anything else.
Damn it. Alright, I guess it's good. Yo, Rhogadar, run back upstairs. We're good. Lucius too.
All right. Well, Luna, it's your turn. If you want to do anything else, or should we break combat? Are you guys gonna assume there's more?
I'm gonna check the far 2 rooms.
Okay.
I want to check.
All right, Luna, go. What do you want to check?
I want to just check the hallway to see if I see any more coming up off the ground.
Okay. Make a perception.
Shit, 9.
Yeah. You see
I
the
see
remains
nothing?
of. Yeah, you see nothing.
Okay, well then I go upstairs then.
Okay. You see Captain Whitemane and Wolfbane having a jaunty conversation about
We're
the
in
life
battle
of
downstairs.
Vandalin. Lucius?
Okay.
I kind of pause for a second, and when I see that nothing else seems to be striking, I realize that I don't feel sick. I kind of, I wait. Actually, I wait. I basically ready a reaction in case something else appears.
All right. Wolfbane. So you're telling me this Moop character is bad after all? That your companions killed an innocent goblin?
Yep. I don't want to talk about it. Nah, it was. It's too painful.
That's a hurtful story.
He was a good friend. He was a buddy.
He seemed like a good companion.
Just seems like everywhere I go, everybody that I love is dying around me.
Well, I hope you don't bring this luck with you, because...
Meanwhile, down below deck, we're all dying.
Wait.
And for some reason, I just feel like a pain in my heart. I can't explain it. What is there?
Well, I hope you don't bring some of that luck with you. It's bad enough we have Dipshit. But if your companions can take care of that, I'm okay with it.
Did you just say he has
Dipshits?
dipshit?
Dipsa. Dipsa is a creature you're fighting down there.
Oh, I thought they were just caterpillars. they're not even a big deal. There was just like 2 of them, and we took care of it. So
They ain't nothing. They're just the best.
Rhogadar.
I walk down to the rooms, I kick open the doors.
All right, make some perception checks. As you kind of look around.
Natural 1.
Yeah,
It looks perfect.
Everything looks quiet. Everything looks. You
We're
got them
clear,
all.
guys.
You got them all.
Yeah. I go back to Lucius and say, good to head up, I don't see any.
At which point you take 3 points of damage, Rhogadar. That's with the reduced.
Perfect. I barely feel it.
Constitution and perception.
24 Constitution
Yeah.
and 15 Perception.
As you tell everyone to go upstairs, you realize
Wait, that felt weird. What was
it's on
that?
your foot.
Oh my goodness.
Anakel.
So I can use my reaction now.
Yeah, you could use reaction actually. Yeah. As you're walking by.
Jab my sword at it.
Wait there, Rhogadar. Got something here.
13 to hit
Negative.
and 14 to hit.
Negative.
I'm
Rhogadar
like
still
moving my
walks
foot
you.
trying to kick it off.
Like, stay still,
Oh
Rhogadar.
my god.
Anakel.
Do I hear them fighting back behind me? Or am I just
Yeah, you hear some general commotion. You hear Lucius telling Rhogadar to stop moving.
Yeah, stop. No, keep moving. Let's go back upstairs. We're clear. All right, we in the clear.
Useless.
We're in the clear.
companions.
Zaya, you see Rhogadar and Lucius battling.
Yeah,
One
I freak out. And I'm tired of this stupid bug. And I'll cast a dissonant whisper on it.
Fails a saving throw.
So 9, and it has to crawl away. And now we all get a reaction.
All right, react.
Or
You watch things slither away.
23 to hit.
That hits. 20 hits.
14 points of slashing damage.
All right.
11 points of slashing damage.
Yeah, I don't think I need to try to hit it at all.
Yeah, as you're insulting this thing and it's trying to get away, Lucius and Rhogadar just going down on it. They're just
And that's just pure like good teamwork, guys. Yeah. That's what we need.
I mean, it barely gets an inch away from you guys before it's hacked to pieces.
And I'm gonna do a last perception check because
Alright.
it's like spiders crawling around.
Yeah, you feel it itching in your body.
A 20.
Yeah, you quickly look around, carefully look around. You don't seem to see anything else. That seemed to have been the last one.
Okay.
And we're just gonna end this turn order. Luna's already kind of settled in. Lucius, you have anything else you want to do?
I'll do the same thing I did last turn and just wait. I'm
Okay.
very cautious.
Rhogadar?
Well, being the bait that I am, I'm gonna go and shift around some of the barrels and
Okay.
store stuff just to try and bait these things out.
Okay. You guys take the next little while, the next like 10 minutes to sift around, looking, investigating. Everyone below deck make investigation checks.
Investigation check?
As you kind of just...
Kill the mom feeling. For sure.
Oh my god.
Hey, I got a 20.
You have inspiration! Lucius.
No, I used it.
All right.
Lucius had it too. Wait. Oh, it doesn't make
As you guys look around,
Oh, yeah, it
Lucius,
does.
you're more, the light's blinding from the potholes, making it more difficult. Rhogadar, you kind of do a very thorough investigation, knowing that you're resistant to this acid. You
I'm like
come to
sticking my hand in, trying to feel for things.
You come to the conclusion that you guys gotten rid of like all of them. From what you've investigated everything, all the little corners and nooks and crannies, you feel confident you got them all.
Cool.
I head upstairs then.
All right.
So seeing Rhogadar kind of lower, like, seems content with his investigation, I'll lower Armor of Agathis,
All right.
get rid of my greatsword, and head upstairs as well. Curious to see what is going on with our companions who have abandoned us.
Well,
Zaya's thinking the same thing because she was so scared, yet everyone left before her, and she's kind of feeling like more confident-ish, I guess.
You guys go upstairs to see Captain Whitemane and Wolverbane having a glorious conversation about long past.
Oh, that's a fine tale. Thanks for
You're
sharing.
like Captain Whitemane.
Oh, yes,
You know
Lucius.
you had a bit of a dipsha problem downstairs.
I didn't ask for this, Nipsa. But a companion here, Jungle of Vines, warned me. I should have been more thorough. I should have checked after we sailed through those rotten bodies. This
Yes,
could be
I would say so.
cesspool. I might
There
apologize.
was like 10 of them down there.
I hope you don't feel too ill.
Wait, 10? I swear there's like 3 or 4.
Yes,
I only
well,
saw 2.
I
that's
had about
because
4 on me.
it's like, yes, well, that's because you all left before they were fully dealt with.
Oh, I
Yeah,
thought you
no,
guys were.
not all. Me and Rhogadar were still there.
I thought you guys were just
I,
goofing
yeah.
around.
Well, I hope it didn't cause you too much trouble. Listen, friends, I appreciate you taking care of that down below deck. Sure, I'll offer you half your payment back. How's that?
That's a really good deal. And I pushed Lucius forward so he can go get the money.
I just
And
kind of,
I step out of the way and let Lucius do his thing.
sigh and shake my head, but I go up. Actually, no, I don't. I say, we'll square up when we arrive at Waterdeep.
Very well. Just remind me so I don't forget. Vine, she will pay you.
Yes.
Okay,
Vines
I'll
alive.
take the money, I guess. And I go out.
Well, the money was from little Lucius boy, so I'm going to deal with him.
We'll square up once we get to Waterdeep, as I said.
Okay.
Then if there happens to be any more trouble along this this journey, we can make sure that amends are properly paid.
Well, hopefully, from what I hear, you guys are a lucky bunch, so I hope there's no more. I generally have a clean record on these waters, and you guys are already moving it, so. Anyways, thank you very much.
Well, let's hope so.
Alright, so
Is
you
there
guys.
Now,
anything
if
we
you'll
can-
all excuse me, I'm feeling rather weak. I think I'll retire early.
It's still midday.
Wait, you're gonna go.
You said it was a few hours later. It would be like evening, no?
You guys cast sail in the morning. I didn't. We didn't go forward in time. It was like the afternoon.
Oh
I'm
right,
gonna say
okay.
it's like just afternoon.
Well, then I'll short rest downstairs where the sun isn't blaring into my eyes.
All right.
I want to walk up to the captain
Okay.
and ask, hey, so you said you had like a water elemental. Do you ever give it treats?
No, I do not. I don't give it a name, I don't give it a. It needs to do its job. You don't want to encourage bad behavior.
No, but he is doing his job, so don't you want to encourage good behavior?
No. It's not how it works.
Okay, so I just walk back, say, good job, Rhogadar, on keeping me safe, kind of, and I go up to the barrels in the front and gaze into the
All right.
horizon.
So place you guys. So you guys settle down. You take a short rest if you wish, but place
Yeah.
yourselves where you would be. At some point.
I'm still talking to the captain.
All right. Yeah. You guys are having a conversation with the captain.
As I settle down to take my short rest and to chill back in the room, I recall that this is how this all began in the past. And just to be safe, I conjure my sword and just leave it beside me,
Okay.
should I need it.
All right.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Can I just ask for a clarification? The max hit point that was reduced, it's reduced until a long rest?
You don't know. It is you feel very sick. A point where you don't feel like a rest would solve this.
Can I do a medicine check on myself?
Sure.
We only have 7 hit dice, right?
Yes.
18.
Yeah, this is definitely going to require some kind of cane healing of a sort to solve this problem. You know that it would require a lesser restoration spell or of equal or greater strength to heal this.
Oh, I wish we had a cleric in our party.
Lesser or greater restoration?
Lesser restoration or something of that sort of nature. All right, so place yourselves in the next hour or so as you guys take a rest. Place yourselves where you would be.
I grab like a bag of grain from this pile right here, and I lie down on the deck, just looking up at the sky.
All right. At the nice midday sun. All right. So as the time passes, you guys heal up, feel a little better. Kind of a little iffy about going downstairs and thinking it's going down there anymore. But Lucius is down there. He's got no choice. It's a sunny day.
And he starts to feel sick.
Is anyone looking out?
Yeah, I am.
Looking?
I said I'm gazing to the horizon.
All right. Wolverbane, as you're talking to Captain, he suddenly kind of stops you for a second. He kind of looks to Vine and says, "Oi, Vine, what's that up there?" And Vine juts up front towards Anakel. Zaya, Anakel, Vines, Captain Whitemane, and Wolverbane, you follow her gaze as well. You see where the river begins to bend. You see what appears to be a hill giant.
Oh no, here we go.
However, sorry, let me get this music set here. Sorry, I don't have. Oh, here. You see, as the river where the river begins to bend, offward in the distant, like just in the not too distant shoreline, is a large hill giant. It sits at the water edge, not really moving. It's kind of slunched over. You can see from where you're standing, it's heaving very, very heavily. In its body are spears and swords, and it is bleeding profusely. It's kind of slouched over. You guys quickly have a quick gaze over to the shoreline, and you see bodies strewn about. Again, weapons, humanoid bodies are on the grounds. A banner flag has fallen, pierced in a spear on the ground as well, and it waves in the winds. The captain quickly pulls a couple levers, shutting down the water elemental cage and kind of bringing the ship to a halt. He says, "What the hell is that? What there?" The hill giant kind of raises his head slowly, looks at you guys, and just doesn't move, just kind of stares at you. One of its eyes has been cut right out, and one of the eyeballs just watching at you, looking at you guys.
How far is he?
Yeah, can we see him?
Over to like 100 feet ahead, you can, and along the shoreline, the dead bodies. Whiteman says,
Do they look like bandits?
They look like they were well armored. Make a perception check.
How deep is the water?
Where you guys are, it's pretty deep, enough for this boat to go along, but it's sitting along the shoreline, like on the edge. Zai, as you look across the battlefield, these are armored, well armored individuals of various races. In the banner that you see, it sits there. The banner is hanging low, but the wind picks up and it kind of kicks it up a bit, and you kind of gaze, and what you see is this emblem of the Mountain Crashers.
Oh!
I knew it. I want to jump off the boat once we get there.
I tell, is Wolverine far away? Yeah.
He's up with the captain.
I'm up with the captain.
Yo, okay, so I go to my earpiece and I'm like, yo man, I think you need to see this. There's mountain crashers dead on the shore.
Captain, can we stop the boat? Can we pull over? I need to see this.
Ooh, I don't like the look of it, but okay.
He kicks pulls a few levers, and the boat begins to kind of drift to the side as he brings it a little closer to the giant, who seems just sitting there, unmoving, watching you guys. But he parks it, keeps it in a steady flow with the water closer to the shoreline.
Feeling the boat come to a stop would make me get up
Okay.
and investigate, so I'm going to go above deck.
Okay.
Can I jump onto the shore? Is it-
Yeah, you could dive to the water.
Shower.
Sure. You guys can.
Yeah, I want to do that too.
All right, you guys. Whitemane watches all of you like,
Oi, what the hell are you doing? That there be a giant!
as he watches all of you plunge over the edge.
I stay on the boat just to protect the boat in case the hill giant attacks it.
I'm staying on the boat as well, because I don't know why they're getting off.
This is important information.
Who's getting off?
I use my key points, and I use Step of the Wind, and I can double my jump distance and dash for one turn.
All right, yeah, you dash, run across the water pretty much as get to the shoreline. You get to the shoreline, and the giant's like 40 feet away from you. It's sitting there watching all of you. You get a better look at the giants. It's female. One of her arms has been almost severed off.
Oh,
She just sits there, one eye gashed, wounds everywhere.
I have my hands up, like surrendering, and I'm not gonna harm you. Want to know what's going on?
She begins to try to talk, but as she does, she spits up a bunch of blood. You can see it. She kind of coughs, and she has got a giant gash around her jugular. As she begins to talk, it begins to bleed more. She begins to faint and catch herself.
I'm gonna poke her or anything. Fix her?
She's beyond. It looks like she's beyond. She's on the edge of death.
I investigate the other bodies around that I think are the mountain crusher.
Yeah.
Mountain crushers. And
I want to loot the bodies.
I see if any of them are still alive.
Okay. Make investigation check, and Urbane, as you investigate the bodies, perception check for Zaya. Anakel, as you're kind of trying to talk to this giant, she uses like what appears to be the last of her strength. She's struggling to raise her one good arm, and she just kind of like raises her hand a bit and just kind of points off to the side, and then she begins to collapse, and then she falls face first into the water. Just,
Oh boy. I look over to where she pointed. Do I sense anything in that direction?
you see, yeah, you sense there has been some sort of like a dugout hole almost off to the side into the forest, not into the forest, into deeper into the shoreline, kind of like a pit. You can sense there are some objects in there.
I want to walk over to it.
All right, as you walk, you kind of feel that there's, yeah, you head towards over it. Wolverbane, you look around. The bodies have been just decimated, just smashed apart by rocks and like blunt objects. Their bodies are just crushed. Nothing has survived this. But in dying,
How many in total are there?
you see about 12 dead bodies.
12. And I'm going to root around for identification or anything has to do with mountain crashers on them.
Aside from their like the emblem,
Like maybe a warrant or a posting of some kind, orders of any kind.
yeah. Okay, so you find like the call to arms in Waterdeep that flyer on them. You see a particular order to operate in the Desert Valley, like in kind of like this area. This is their area that they were supposed to be taking care of. And one of them is addressed to a particular name. His name is. My thing would load. It's not loading. I'll get your name in a sec. Zaya, you find as Wolverine is investigating you find about 26 gold pieces amongst themselves.
25? 26?
26. Yeah. The name. Wolverine, the name you see is Dirk Goldrudder. You find it on the body of a particular male. He's wearing kind of a better looking armor piece. He kind of looks like to be the leader of this group. And the orders were found on his body and addressed to him.
I'm gonna read it, see what the orders are.
Again, it's just like kind of an order to operate in this area. That was his job. As you guys look around, you notice, there's a large, appears to be a large fishing that was fallen over. You kind of watch Anakel head towards this pit. Anakel, as you approach the pit, it seems to be kind of a dugout, a campsite where large objects are. It seems to be this hill giant was kind of just camping out here, hiding out here. You see there's a lot of bones, but you sense they're kind of bones of animals and creatures, fish, that have been piled up in a corner. Make a perception check.
Shit. 13?
There is a amongst the random crap that's been collecting in here. You sense movement in a kind of a pile off to the side. There's a bunch of like birds and like dead carcasses of like just animals, but amongst there you sense there's movement deep within.
I don't even consider what kind of danger it is. I immediately jump in the pit and I run over to it. And
you start pulling apart, like pulling off the animals, trying to get deep within, because there's deep within this pile of
Baby giant.
crap. As you pull it off, you see the face of a baby hill giant.
I'll adopt it.
Its body is like it just looks like a slab of meat.
This is gonna be Moop all over.
Two eyes are just peering at you. It just literally looks like a bundle of fat.
my only words are, what the? I pick it up. Can I pick it up? Is it small enough?
It's quite big. It's heavy. It's like a little boulder. But you could if you want.
Yeah, I grab it. I think I wrapped it and I just flip that thing up.
You are now standing. You're standing, and this. It doesn't look cute at all. It looks like just.
But
its own skin folds are. Babies are chunky to begin with, so a hill giant is extra chunky. It's just like its folds are wrapping around your arm.
I head back out and I head back to the ship.
How much of this can we see from the boat?
Anakel's kind of further off down below. You saw him kind of go down as you watch Wolverbane and Zaya scout. But as you're standing on the boat, you watch Anakel coming out of the pits, and in his hand is a giant bundle of something.
Wolverbane!
You just see Lucius just his eyes widen, he starts shaking his head.
No, not like this.
You're gonna be a father, Lucius!
He's just like, no, they can't be serious.
Wolverbane! Wolverbane, I need you!
What do you got?
Get over here! I can't hold this thing up!
I rush
Is
over.
that, is the hill giant, the mom, is she still alive?
With the last strike, she pointed to Anakel
Okay.
in faith, and
I rush over there. What is that?
It's a baby hill giant. The mother pointed at it towards the crypt. I'm in shock, clearly. The coal ray over there. I found her inside of there. I don't even know if it's a boy or a girl. But I need you to hold it because this thing's fucking heavy.
I take it from him.
Yeah, it's quite heavy, but for you, Wolverbane, you feel the density, but you have no problem.
This is a big baby.
And this is a big,
A big strapping, strong.
What are we gonna do with this?
Okay, why don't we just
Lucius
heal
is
the
gonna
mom
kill us.
and let's
She's
heal
dead.
the mom and
She's
leave.
dead.
The mom has succumbed to her wounds. She's beyond
dead.
saving.
I love how somehow Lucius has become like the dad of the
Oh,
group.
there we go. Okay,
I don't know
I
if
see
we
them
can-
at this point?
Yeah, you guys.
Father
see,
is gonna kill us.
Okay, I'm gonna be like, bring the baby over.
Are you still on the boat?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're all still. Captain Whitemane just says, "What the hell do you think you're doing? You can't bring that shit about." What the hell?
Lost the whole thing.
You can't bring that thing on board my ship.
Well, we can't just leave it here to die.
Hey, Whitemane, 25 gold, the one that you're supposed to
You
give us
most
back.
certainly can leave it there to
No,
die. It's a
can't.
hill giant.
It's a baby.
Which-
It's an innocent. You bring the baby
You
on
Oh my
board.
gosh.
You can't fault the baby for his parents' crimes.
That's it.
What do you mean crimes? Okay, for one thing,
Think practically.
these are the
Yeah,
mountain
I-
crashers.
We have to
Guys.
take it back to that hill giant camp where we meet friends.
Not going.
We're not
Back
going
back
back
to
there. We're bringing the
Groundhog.
baby with us. And sure, at some point we can pawn it off to another good giant family, but for now, the baby's coming with us.
Good giant fish.
I don't care who
We're
we
gonna try
drop
to
it
find
with,
this
but
thing.
I agree with the finding.
Or we're not
Orbit.
leaving it.
We're
Let's
not
bring it
leaving
on board. White man, we'll pay passes for this baby.
No, that 25 gold that you're returning to us, we'll give towards the giant baby. Bring it on board now.
That's crazy. That's crazy. You guys are talking crazy talk. Make a.
Have you met us?
Make
I
a
do not pay to feed that baby, though. I'm just saying this right off the bat.
You're
I
not
will
what?
not pay for feeding this giant.
You don't pay for
What
any
do
of us.
what do
It's
baby
fine.
giants even eat?
This is insane.
They eat a lot,
What
that's
do
all
you
I
even
know.
plan to do with this baby?
I don't want to be responsible for it. I don't care if we take
We
it,
can't.
but
We can't leave it to die. We're not bad people. So, perception, you need my perception,
Come
Michael?
on.
No, make a so you guys are trying to persuade Captain Waitmake. Those are trying to persuade him. The one that
Shit.
has the highest persuasion can make with advantage.
I guess I can.
Oh, the
try.
high persuasion? It's not.
Wow.
Come on.
I think it is Aniko.
My high persuasion.
Yay!
Wait,
So
Zai,
these
you were trying to persuade him?
Yes, we could.
Oh yeah, that's true. Was I trying to?
Yeah.
No, you were
I
trying to
thought Michael
persuade
said-
us not to.
I thought Michael said the one with the highest persuasion skill.
Well,
to
no,
roll.
Zaya
Well, the
wants,
one who's
Zaya
trying
Wants,
to convince them.
Zaya
I don't
wants
want to
bring-
let him to die.
Yeah, Zaya wants to
I
bring it
don't
on
want to
board.
pay.
She's the one. She's
for
the one.
it.
She's the one to pay for the upkeep. So she's trying to convince Waitman as well to
Listen,
bring it
we're
forward.
gonna have a keep momentarily in a few days. We can just leave it with them.
Leave with who?
No, we can't
We'll
leave
hire
him at our
some
keep. He's gonna
staff.
destroy it.
Excuse me, we
You
don't
need
trust anyone with a
a
baby.
big woman to feed this baby.
Yeah,
We need to find another hill giant camp
and we will.
ASAP.
I'm sure we'll find
Sure.
a lot. So let's just bring the baby on board, and it's already suffered enough.
But how does Waterdeep is gonna take us carrying this giant baby?
Do we have to carry the
We'll
baby?
worry about that when the time comes.
This is entirely
baby
impractical. What do you?
So who's
how are
in
we
charge of
supposed
this
Would
to
you
baby?
rather
continue-
have us do, Lucius?
How are we supposed to continue our mission with a baby giant in tow?
What would you
Water-
have us
Maybe
do?
Waterdeep is
Yeah.
a big city. We just need to drop him off on somebody's porch. There has to
I'm sure he
be
can tomorrow.
orphanages in this.
Oh
big
yes, that will
For a
go
hill
over great,
giant?
especially with people terrified of giant attacks and with all that has gone on in the last few days. I'm
He
sure
can be
people
like
would
a
just love,
puppet. in
love
Rhogadar.
to see a
Let's
baby
go.
giant on their porch.
Rhogadar hasn't said or listening to the conversation, thinking or saying.
Rhogadar is withholding judgment on this whole situation.
All right, you just want.
He thinks it's pretty insane, but he's not butting in on this one.
Okay.
Captain Whitemane says,
so-
"All right, listen. I keep your 25 gold that I owed you. I'm not gonna owe you any more money. You keep it on. You can bring him on my ship, but you take care of him. I don't want to hear a peep from him. When he's over there, I'm tossing him overboard. If he causes any damage down below or anywhere on my ship, I'm tossing him overboard. And if we get boarded by any Waterdeep patrols, this one's on you."
It's my baby.
Okay, we got people responsible for it already. Anakel and
I
Luna.
turn to Luna. I turn to
I think
Luna
it should be
in
my baby.
particular, and I shake my head.
Okay,
and
Wolverine and
I
Luna.
say, I thought you had more sense than this, Luna.
Okay, so I look at him and I say, okay, what would you have me do? Leave a baby after it's lost its whole family? What would you do?
I would.
Yeah,
still
I turned to Lucius. I learned to turn to
would you
Lucius. I expected waiting for this answer.
What is the
would
right
you
thing to
Lucius?
do in this situation?
No, not what you wouldn't do, but what would you
I would leave the baby where it lay. It's none of our responsibility.
The moment you see a baby laying out
Okay,
helpless, it
I
becomes your responsibility.
I stop and I say, enough. You guys fight all the time. Just let's tolerate each other. Wolverine and Luna go downstairs, take care of the baby. We'll take care of the upper deck.
I'm not taking the baby down there with those acid worms on the loose.
He's probably too big. We can leave him on the deck and then take care of him upstairs.
Okay, so Michael, when you say
Sometimes
baby,
good for them when they're young.
is it like a
This
baby?
baby is both a threat to our mission and a burden, which we will have to drag along every step
No,
of the way.
we have to get rid of him as soon as
We
possible,
will get
just
rid of
not
him.
to die.
I don't think
We
our
can't
chance is
leave him
raise
to die. We will
adulthood.
find a way to find him a better home. But right now, we can't just walk away knowing that this baby's helpless in like the woods. when his whole family's been killed. So we can't leave it. We will find a way around this, like everything else, and we will have to take the baby for now.
Yeah, I agree. We will find a place
It is
to
obvious
go.
that I will not be able to persuade you otherwise, so do as you will. But I will not have this thing slow us down.
Oh no, that's fine.
You can
Don't
just
worry.
roll it. It'll go pretty fast.
Okay, DM.
Yeah.
So how old is this baby? Would you say?
It's like
Does it
it's
walk or is it
no,
like
it's like swaddled in like furs. Its only fat is hanging out. At which point the captain rolls his eyes and says to you, "Just, I'm with you on this one. But if it saves you some gold, I suppose it's worth it." He orders.
It's easy for you to say. You're not gonna have to deal with this after we disembark.
You're right, ain't my problem. At which point him and Jungle of Vines toss like a net over the edge with some ropes. He says, "Work, help me lift this thing up into the ship." You guys approach the ship with the baby and place it inside the netting, and Rhogadar.
I help pull it up.
All right, Captain Whitemane, Vines.
Although I do not volunteer any help in taking care of this thing.
And well, and you guys kind of climb up, and you guys heave this baby up onto the ship.
Hey, we can give it a name.
And Captain Whitemane says, "No, trust me. You never give your names to pets, and don't give them treats. You don't want to start bad habits." And we're gonna stop the session right there.
Nice.
We got a pet.
We have a giant baby.
We're
now.
all mutual parents.
Yo,
Yeah,
I
but
think we
this
should call
is-
this baby Stargazer.
This is both a delivery
Sorry.
quest and an escort quest now.
Yeah, there's more
Fine.
experience in the end.
We have to protect the baby from damage, and we have to deliver it somewhere.
Mike, our DM just likes throwing situations where we're gonna end up hating each other.
Yeah. I like to throw split party decisions. See what side. Like obviously, I know where Lucia's sides, but where everyone else sides. You know, I particularly like to see where.
But it's like you don't leave enough gap in between conflict to like let us bond a bit. It's like we literally just came off one party conflict, and now we're gonna have
Every
another.
episode is a conflict.
it has to be conflict.
And I kind of have to do this because he's already murdered 2 people.
At least
I hope-
Rhogadar is kind of
All
also
I'm
thinks this
saying
is
is-
unwise.
Well, Rhogadar,
Rhogadar
it's the
would run
captain's
away,
ship.
and we
Rhogadar
must
would
leave this baby.
would decide what the captain decides, but he's not taking care of this thing.
That either.
Sure isn't.
Anyways, that's too small.
Would it come to if the captain had refused? Would we have been like, okay, we're walking?
Yeah.
Well, then I would have seen you in.
Well, that would have been your
Waterdeep.
decision. I would have been like, see you in Waterdeep for sure.
Yeah, I would have done that,
You
and
don't think about
hopefully find
the what ifs.
another group of giants on the way.
And then we drop it off.
And then you would
Yeah.
be killed by them.
I want to drop it off as soon as possible. That's all I care
Yeah.
about. I don't want to find a good family. I just want to find
good luck
giants
finding a
and
place
dump
to
it.
drop it off as we head into like this giant city.
Well, maybe we'll.
It's so
If we
good.
walked, maybe
They'll have
we'll
an
find a place.
They'll
to
have an
store.
orphanage. We'll just drop it off and.
Oh yeah, I'm
You
sure
realize that as soon as you
the
get to the city, everyone's going to
orphanages of
kill the baby,
Waterdeep.
right?
Yeah,
No,
exactly.
They're
I'm
not
tempted to
gonna
kill
want
the
us to
baby
kill a
myself.
baby. Who's gonna ask to kill
It's
a
a hill
baby?
giant. They are chaotic,
Everyone.
evil creatures who just want to eat and destroy.
This
Yeah.
is a child that's like born into
It's
that. You can't blame a child for its
you
parents.
gotta
Alright.
nurture it,
Battle.
and it won't be chaotic evil.
All
It's gonna be
right.
so bad.
I'm gonna end the stream.
Bye.
Thanks for watching, guys. We'll
See you
see you,
later.
see you next week.
Next week
Or this week.
or this week.
Oh yeah, we might. Some of us might do a one shot on Thursday.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
Wednesday.
Keep an eye out for those subscriptions.
Or Friday.
Or
Wow.
Saturday. Why not? Why not every day?
Not Wednesday. You're gonna
Why
steal
not
my
every day?
You
fans.
can't really do a one shot in this.
Okay, Thursday.
See you later.
Bye.
See you guys.
Bye.